ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Saturday Night Live with Twisted Koya and guests. We've got a professional on the show today, Steve.
A professional? I know. I'm not sure we can cope with it, mate.
He's a professional head scratcher.
Yeah. He's a professional something.
Leave Tony alone.
Hey, it's not our fault that George is our resident window licker.
Somebody's got to be.
Oh, it's been a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Three out of the five of us, because one blew us out last night, spent the day with our Ken up at the Koi Collection, and it has been an absolutely amazing day.
Super day.
Ken, Sophie, and the rest of the gang, they really pulled it off today.
What did you buy, Tony?
Me? I bought a 2 meter measuring tank.
You behaved yourself then.
Yeah.
He bought a 1 meter fiberglass measuring bowl, but he's got delusions of grandeur as our Tony. Well, at least that's what Marge told me anyway.
Yeah. She said when I got home, "You haven't bought any fish, have you?" I said, No. First time I've ever told the truth.
The only man I know that enters a growing show and then says, "Here, can you do me a ticket to say I won this?"
How were the hot dogs?
Fat, thick,
Are they good?
strong.
Big, dripping.
Nice onions.
Fresh drinks on tap, sausages, bread pudding. You know.
Oh, the bread pudding as well.
The bread pudding was there, and there was enough there for you to take bread pudding home as well. See, and you blew me out because you had a sniffle.
He had hantavirus.
Yeah, a bit of hantavirus, yeah. Oh, mate.
It was
Yeah,
probably the best open day I've ever been to in my life. It was just absolutely spamtastic, guys. Can you see that or not? Do I need to dip that down a bit? I've got so many people come over and give me stuff. It's unreal, absolutely unreal. We'll go through it in a bit, yeah.
Yeah. I will let you go through your bits.
We had look, some of the koi there on display had only just come out, so no one had
Literally
Some lovely fish there. Yeah.
no one had ever seen them before released.
He's always got good fish. So, I mean, when we went there, Steve, and picked Micah Haku and Goshki, I mean, it was hard to select from what he had there because they're such good quality.
Yeah,
there was a really nice, and I think it was Sansai Goshki that he had in the very first pond along the back row where where the bread pudding was. You'd have known, Steve, if you'd come. But anyway, there was a really nice Goshki in there that Andy from Koi Pond Lifestyle very nearly went home with. He kept going back to that tank, and yeah, he was blown away by this Goshki, and it was absolutely out of this world. And the koi, as always, were on point, absolutely on point. And I had a couple of conversations with a couple of people, and when you go into the koi collection, you've got the area where all the dry goods and that are. There's a room to your right that's got 4 ponds in, and I was actually chatting with someone, a couple of people actually. My Platinum Ogon came from one of those tanks, not last year, year before, around the same sort of time.
What did you buy out there last year?
Platinum Ogon.
Flipping Tamasaba, I was there.
No, not last year, year before.
You remember that?
Not last year, year before. Right? Platinum Ogon. I know because the Koi couple chucked in a couple of quid so I could get it as well. And it was 35 quid. And that came third in size and class in the 2024 National. I took it back last year, went up a size class, and it got first in size and class and best in class. So it just goes to show, if you pick the right fish, It don't have to be expensive to have show winning koi or show quality koi.
Absolutely.
You know, and that's a couple of fish I've got from those very tanks at Ken's place. The other one being the Omisako Shiro that I've got in the main pond, and there's a good chance that might well be coming with me to the national this year.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, see if I can do it again just for Ken, because he's an absolutely awesome bloke, and I love sitting there chewing the fat with our Ken, hoping to go to Japan in a couple of weeks, all being well. So hopefully he gets out there, because I know
One of the best, isn't he? It's one of the best, Ken.
Oh, mate, he's one of the last of the old guard, really. You've got him, Garrett, Gatwick Koi. You know, there's not many of what I would call the old guard left. You know,
Hey,
that
Raph.
are actually still
Hello,
in
everyone.
the hobby. How we doing, Rafa?
Good, good. How you guys
Long time
doing?
no see. How's your pond? How's you?
Yeah, good, good. Yeah, I just got fluke, so I'm going
Yeah,
to.
Haven't we all? Haven't we all?
Who hasn't had fluke just lately?
Everybody have fluke now.
Yeah.
Everyone's having flukes at the moment. It's the most thing that goes on off my phone at the moment. I'm having problems with flukes. And like up until a week ago, I was in the same boat. But touch wood, I've got it under control at this moment in time. Especially as I've just added a new fish to the pond. Well, when Ken grabs older Susan and says, "Here, come down here, stand there," and then brings out some fish from the quarantine area that no one has even laid eyes on yet, and said, "You can have first pick." And the first thing she does comes running out and grabs me, and I go, "Yay!" And what a fish! The top two fish in the bowl. Susan wanted the number 2, but the number 2 was a finished fish.
Yeah, I agree.
So it would have been good for a year or two, but then it would have started going the other way. And yeah, we ended up going for a fish that's got a very bright future ahead of it.
I was quite lucky because I went for that fish, and somebody saved me a bit of money by getting it first.
Who is the breeder, Spence?
So again,
Who's the breeder?
I think it's Sakuma. I think it's because that's one of the main breeders that Ken gets his showers from. And that was one thing he did say to me. He says, "Oh, Vince, I bought way too many showers." But our Ken has got an affinity to a shower. He really does like a shower. Yeah, it shows.
You can never have showers. You can never have too many showers.
It's my third one in the pond.
Yeah.
I've got the Hoshkin shower. I've got the Tancho shower from the forest, and I've now got the Sakuma shower from Arken. And he done me a cracking deal on it as well.
He's a good lad. He is. Good to see him. I didn't think he would come out today, but he did.
It was really good to see him in such high spirits and looking healthy.
He loves it. He lives for it. I mean, you imagine how long he's been building that empire. But, you know,
Mate,
walk around there all day. If someone went, "Here's free tickets to Alton Towers or Drayton Manor," or "Here's a can of Stella if you go to the Koi collection," I'd pick the Koi collection every single time, I tell you. You can walk around it all day, like literally.
yeah, I mean,
Amazing place.
there was some fish there that were way out of my price range, but oh my word,
Yeah.
I was drooling.
I didn't film.
Really was.
I didn't film anything today. I
You
literally
didn't do any filming.
do any filming whatsoever. I'll jump on the live and catch it on air because I literally just went around chatting to people.
But that's what I mean. It was a good atmosphere, though, wasn't it? It was everyone was getting on. There was there was people that were turning up that weren't turning up for the open day. They were just turning up to
Yeah, just
go
as,
and have a look at stuff, and then ended up joining in with what was going on there, which was absolutely awesome.
Mm.
fantastic. Neil, do you know Neil, who I built his pond for him?
Yeah,
Cooper, right? He's rocked up. He's got to have another knee operation. He has anyway. He always brings a bag of him, a couple of stooters in, a couple of beers, and then he's pulled out this tin of Spam, right? And it's got he's written "tastic," like "spam-tastic" on the thing. Yeah, I mean, absolute stitches. He's an absolute. I love him.
I think you'd gone, Steve, but T turned up.
Oh yeah, no. So T was there with. He pulled up when I went out to get some t-shirts. The guy who goes paid us to see.
Yeah.
Or do you mean T, the one that built his pond?
Yeah. He's invited me along.
Which one? T with the one that
T, the reef, the
oh, did he come up at the end?
Tees Reef. Yeah,
T's reef.
Oh no way, I missed him.
Yeah, Tees Reef and his mate popped in, and
In
yeah,
was it a purple Audi he got? Something like that.
no, it wasn't purple, but it looked like a rat. But
Rat?
it's like it is a rat. Yeah, I thought it was. It's like a metallic blue, sort of like color shift color.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not an Audi person, but that rat looked really nice.
Yeah, that car is quick, man.
Mate, I heard it when he started it up. I was like, "Ooh."
Did he take any fish with him?
No, but he is coming back in a couple of days.
Yeah, because we're just waiting for his contract to come down. So we put 8 fish in. One jumped out and died. 7, but they're only small fish. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I said, 4 fish like this big, and he went, "I'll get 8 smaller ones." So, but he has had an ammonia spike, and that's come down, and now he's just waiting for his nitrite to come down. Then he can add some more fish. So, but he's doing everything right, and he's going to literally get all of his koi from Ken. So he's everything I've told him to do. He's listened. Do you know what I mean?
He's a nice guy. He shook my hand, and I wouldn't let go until he subbed my channel.
I'm like, I never thought of that, blackmail. I'll tell you. The girls, well, Dave was brilliant. It was great to see Ken. Honestly, I absolutely loved it. And like I said, I didn't film anything because I was just wanting to walk around and have a good old chat with everyone, which I did. There was a guy called Scale Modeling. He's on YouTube. His
I
name's
think he's just popped in the comments actually.
Yeah, yes.
I was chatting with him all day, and it was only after he left I'm like, oh, like that was Lee from Scale Modeling. But because like they comment on my videos and they comment in the live chat, I don't know what they look like. Do you know what I mean? So, and I met him first time at the National. Absolute legend. He had a t-shirt off me as well. Lee, I said you can have it for a tenner, mate, but I should have blooming just give it him for free because I mean, he's been supporting my channel for flipping years. He has.
Stupid. Did you think I had the gosh? I had a goshki. No.
You're not holding back on us, Vince, here, are you?
No.
Come on, show me it.
That guy bought the Inazuma Goshki out of the
tanks behind
the Clover Leaf. Is it called
Yeah.
that? Yeah, I think he bought that. That was the best one in there. That was
in that room. Yeah. And again, it's another one of those. He was stood there listening to me going, I want that one. And he went, I'll have that one. And then Ken walks off and says, I'll get Soph to come and do it. And he's like, Vince, don't go anywhere. I need you to show me which one it is again.
Neil's just said he had the Spam for his tea, Steve.
Has he?
Nice.
Honestly,
Damn that stuff.
what an absolute legend. He's been going for a tough time lately. And he's an absolute legend. And he's turned up. Like him flipping. He's had 2 knee operations. And none of them have worked. And by that time, I'd just chop my flipping leg off. But he's hanging in there. He's going back for another one. And hopefully they'll flip and sort it out this time. So, but yeah, when he pulled out that tin of Spam, I was like, what the? Like, why haven't I thought of that? Like, it's absolutely
Your first tin of Spam, mate.
fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, my mum eats that shit. Ugh.
Yeah, it can't be bacon grill Spam.
Fish bait, mate. That's what that is. Fish bait.
Fish bait.
Tom, nicely spotted. Nicely spotted. Steve, why has the team moved koi plaque upside down?
Which one?
The yellow one.
Seen you.
The fucking Yamabuki.
Hey?
Can't even see it for looking at it.
Tell you what, he
Oh, it is
really is.
upside
Rob.
down. Oh, fuck that. I can wait.
He's a fucking dickhead, isn't he?
I'd just like to advertise you can get these on Temu for a very, very good price. It's my new wares. Temu.
Oh my word.
Yeah, Rob, Foxy Fox Bacon Grill is even better, 100%.
Bacon grill's all right, but spam is just.
It's just a posh name for luncheon meat. That's what it is.
Processed meat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, my old lady, she fucking fries it up and it stinks when you fry it.
Oh, it's nasty. Yeah. It's not good.
Tinsel ham.
Council ham? No. Fucking even council estates can afford more. Fucking better stuff than spam, I tell you. So, who else has got new fish today then?
Yeah, in the comments, give us a thumbs up if you was at the event today.
Yeah. I know there's a couple in the comments that were there today. How did you find the event, guys? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, we should say.
If it was your first time, will you go again? What
I think I'm
There was
going
a,
to go.
the quality of the koi that you saw?
there was a guy there, and he had like the best beard I've ever seen in my life, and he was from Liverpool.
Cheers, mate.
Not you, you knobhead. No. Hiking beards, like it was just ace, and he obviously has it done properly. Do you know what I mean?
Don't go making fucking Gavin's head any fucking bigger.
What?
Oh,
Anyway,
the Viking koi.
this guy had come all the way from Liverpool. He never had a koi pond. He watched my videos. He's built himself a koi pond, and he's fitted all the filtration himself, lined it, everything himself through watching the videos and stuff. And he comes to the show today and come over and introduce himself. And at the end, he walked out with some fish. Like, I'm not the best at picking fish or anything. I don't know his name. Hopefully, he's watching. He's like, I'm not the best at picking fish, and you know, I'm not the. And I went, oh, the box. I'll tell you what. He had two absolute corkers. He had a stunning show out of that blue bowl, and the other one was like it was like a Hietsuri, but it might have been a he shower. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the pattern on it had this opposite size to it. I was like, mate, just keep picking them just like that. You're onto an absolute flipping winner there.
Did you see the 2 tanks of Deutsch lemon Arawakis for 25 quid a fish?
That was in the little room, wasn't it? In the little.
No, they're outside.
Oh, were they? Oh, on the back wall, opposite where all the nets. Yeah.
2 tanks of metallic lemon Arawaki. They were the skin luster on them for 25 quid was out of this world.
Yeah.
I know,
Lovely
I
koi.
know a couple of people that bought some.
Stu got
empty
4,
wallet.
apparently.
What's that?
4.
Koi boys, they were there, weren't they? Koi boys?
Yep, they were. New channel, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they were in the comments. The Koi Boys. They came today.
Kevin and Jacob, I think, wasn't it?
I'm no good with names. Dougie's Koi Ponds just
Nor am
joined
I.
us. Another new channel, guys.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
it was Kevin and Jacob.
Yeah. I'm absolutely crap with names, guys. That's the flipping issue with me.
I thought he was going to say Kevin and Stacey then. I was going to
No.
say, isn't that a TV program?
No, I don't think Jacob would appreciate being called Stacey.
Mate, Rob, there was some absolutely cracking koi, but there was koi there for all price points.
Absolutely. Oh,
You know, and that is one of Keith's biggest mantras, and he will cater for everyone.
Yeah, thought it was.
Yeah, his name's Ken.
I know
I thought it was you that was crap with names.
it's been a long day.
Ben Lass was there.
The M40 takes it out of you, but
Absolutely.
Oh, dear.
That's a new one. WAC Koi Pond.
What's that?
Yeah.
Fenland Lass, that one is. Scratchy Koi Pond was there, wasn't he? I've got his mug as well.
This,
Yeah, Scratchy Koi Pond was there.
He was
this
there.
isn't good. No, Steve, keep getting all these extra mugs. It means my mug will feature less.
Don't you worry.
There it is.
There it is. See?
The
Got
big
his plain T-shirt on.
Yeah, with my pussy.
on.
Oh Jesus!
Yes, he is. Better believe it. Let me tell
Oh yeah, him and Hannah were having plenty of talk about pussy. Hannah likes pussy too.
you. Yeah.
Well, there's plenty up at Ken's.
Well, yeah, there is.
The
It's 'cause
cat-
Hannah runs the cattery, you see, so
Yeah.
And
that's
the
why.
cats were amazing today, weren't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Like running around. The one's doing cooking hot dog sausages. You got them on the tills. You got them bagging fish. Absolutely amazing. Unbelievable.
Did they do a raffle this time?
Yes.
They did. I put in a hoodie, t-shirt, mug, pen, all that sort of stuff. Roy, he gave me a microscope to put in there. It was used. But you know what? For someone that ain't got a microscope,
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking right.
that Roy, he went out because I dropped my iPhone in Sally's pond. He's bought me a flipping. So it's an iPhone 6.5.
So you can use it with your microscope.
He had it himself, yeah, just so I could use it with my microscope and film underwater because the other one's broke. And he's fitted a brand new battery for it. It's like almost like brand new. This thing is.
Mate, I tell you, the generosity of people is just mind blowing.
So Roy at Hillingdon Koi.
Yeah,
Well done, Roy. Good on you, mate.
He's a lovely chap, actually, Roy.
yep, he is cracking lad.
Have
And
you got a mug for me, Vince, from Roy?
I have.
Mm,
Oh, that's
of course
cool.
you have.
He gave me a t-shirt. Not only that, he gave me one of his.
Oh fuck yeah, it's sat underneath my chair. I forgot to bring it with me, Tone.
No, that's all right.
I'll just carry on chatting. I'm unlocking all this stuff. He gave me a mug, guys.
Look, it even says Twisted Koi for the intention of Tony Morris, and then put Rocket Boy underneath.
Yeah.
What else? Oh yeah, no. So I've got this very you know, like this mug I've got.
I'll give it to Dave Wednesday, Tone.
Yeah. Old Rocket, he was on good form today. Yeah.
Oh, Dave, yeah, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, we couldn't stop our Dave from talking today, could we?
Well, I thought he would have been worn out by the time we got there because he never stopped all the way there. But no, he wasn't. He wasn't worn out at all. He kept going all the time. Yeah,
Anyway,
he's a good one.
I don't know if you remember. I made myself a Twisted Koi mug because
He
I
did.
didn't have a Twisted Koi mug. I made myself one. That Roy, then he bought one and gave me that as well. Honestly, I can't believe it. Absolutely blown away. So now this one
So what does it say on the back?
says, "Chance made us Koi colleagues, but fun and laughter made us friends. I'm a Twisted subscriber."
It does.
There we go.
Absolutely,
And
honestly.
that is the official Twisted Koi mug that is available from yasukoi.co.uk, as is his mug,
Yeah.
as is Tony's mug. Fucking, yeah, you know what I mean. As is
It wouldn't have been
the Koi Soldier, as is our Rocket Boy.
dreadful.
Aaron.
Much better when Terry Wogan done it. Yeah.
There is so many on there. Aaron's on there. On the Koi.
Wogan was class.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, also, a guy come over, John Holling, and he bought me these beers. And I was having a little chat with him, and then he's given me this, which I thought was like a note. But it was an envelope, and he's put money inside it. So it's like money, and I'm like, and he wouldn't have it back off me. I was like, mate, like, you don't need to do that. And he was like, no. He said, do you remember when Twisted Koi's drum motor broke? And he said everyone was like he said, I was trying to send you some money, but he said you didn't need it because you'd already got it. And I was like, mate, you don't. I was like, have it back, have it. So I'll give him a t-shirt and a hoodie. The last great hoodie. I'll give him. Absolutely. And it was just great just to catch up with people and have a good
It's
chat.
unbelievable.
Isn't
It's nice to think there's lots of nice people still out there, isn't it?
It
Really.
is, absolutely. Yeah.
I've had a crap couple of weeks, and after being there today, I feel amazing. Honestly, it's just reinvigorated me. Like
Mate, if today is a precursor for the national, bring it on.
yeah,
Because the national last year was absolutely fucking brilliant.
it
And
was massive. What she said, anyway.
if we can top that this year, then it's going to be an amazing weekend. It truly is. And
I'm going to that one as well.
I'm ever so sorry, but the hotel where everyone is staying is now fully booked.
Are they fully booked now?
Oh,
They
right.
are fully booked.
I'll sleep at the
So,
bottom.
so yeah, I think it's going to be a rather chaotic at the Royal Court Hotel this year.
I've got a feeling.
Well, if I do stay Saturday night, I'm going to be laying between Lynn and Rocket.
What again?
On the sound as well to legend. So he's pretty good with his things. So I'll get loads of calls for work down your way. Do you know what I mean? The Rocket Boy, because and obviously he knows what he's doing. Have a drink of the glasses, guys.
You taking your pill?
Mate, if Elton John had long hair.
You bet.
Yamabuki style.
What else did I get?
I reckon he'd make a good Wookiee.
100%. I got a new Scratchy Koi as well.
He's a good lad, is our Scratchy. And
That's a nice mug, that.
It's a really nice mug.
Nice mug.
I think it's called Huntington's disease, and it's something in the brain. But like the guy is such a legend. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if he didn't have that, then he wouldn't be the same as such a legend. Yeah, it's stuck in my glasses. Sorry, God.
Shit.
I got it. There you go. Sarah, the koi novice, she gave me a metal one for work. Look. And it's got like one of them straps on.
That's cool.
Got a strap on.
You got a strap on.
Stick it on your belt.
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen.
I
He
think
was given a strap on.
fantastic. Have a look as well. Honestly, I was blown away. People,
I'd be blown away as well if someone had me a strap on.
I took loads of merch and I come back with absolutely tons of stuff, which I honestly.
Just gone to the top of it. Steve's gone.
Okay.
Steve's fucking
I'll bring you up.
Hang on. I need to make it. How can I make that bigger?
Rubbish.
Just bring it closer to you.
I know, but then you'll be zoomed in and I'm gonna.
There you go.
All I can see is myself now.
That's all anyone can see is you, mate.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. So while I've got you guys, don't miss tomorrow night's video. I went out. I did a 7,000-gallon pond. Imagine all out. I thought I might as well plug my split. 9 koi. And there isn't one of them under 85 centimeters. Why have you zoomed me out again? I need a different one.
Yeah, your hair's getting in the way of your microphone, mate.
Was that what it was? I thought it was me. Oh, hang on a minute.
No, I think his microphone's rubbish, isn't it? It keeps cutting out.
Does it?
Yeah,
Does it?
yeah.
So, did anyone out there watching go to last week's Koi Haven Mud Pond release event?
I am. Oh, the release one. I'm going to the harvest one the weekend. I'll be there for that. But for me, it's like 2.5 hours. It's even further for you guys. But
Yeah, mate. But I've got a fish in the pond, so
We did it in a day, mate, didn't we? There and back in a day.
We did it there and back in the day,
they driving, and I'm like a poor man, aren't I? But
mate. When you've got Barry Sheen here,
it's not that; it's the fuel. You know, like the tank tax, the rest of it that's going into it. It's like I'll get through 2 tanks of fuel a week. I do.
I'm surprised you drive a fucking Chrysler, for Christ's sakes.
34 miles to the gallon. I just do loads of miles. But it used to cost me 80 quid to fill that, and now it's like 120 quid. It's got, and the difference is massive.
Can you not fit trigger in a Nissan Micra?
That's maybe what I should do. I should push bike it. I should get one of them push bikes and just cycle there.
Must just take the opportunity, Vince, to thank everybody who got involved in
Mate,
donating to help.
Yeah.
absolutely blown away that day.
That just shows the people that are in this koi community and the
But they're all sneaky.
The love.
the generosity of everybody. I really
Yeah.
appreciate that. And I do have one more thing to ask of everybody, and that is that the actual raising of funds is actually still open. And that's because, Vince, there was another fish that you had your eye on up at Darrell's, wasn't there?
It
Rod.
was.
What was it?
It was Ginner and Soragoi.
Well, I've already raised 2/3 of the funds to buy that fish as well,
No.
right? And what I'd really like to try and do, I'm going to stick the GoFundMe link up in the chat here. And if there's any way we could make the last £100 by the end of tonight,
Oh, fuck.
I would be immensely grateful, and I know Vince would. And so I will post it in there. And I appreciate everyone who's donated so far. I mean, as soon as we've hit this target, I'm just going to remove it, and I'm never asking for a penny off anyone ever again because it's quite stressful. But we're nearly there, Vince. We're nearly there. Darrell knows about it, of course, and
Yep.
God.
we're not far away from hitting that
Mate.
target as well. And that,
Yep.
you know, that's just another thank you to you for everything that you do for us in the community, mate. And it doesn't go unnoticed from anybody, the amount of effort that you put into this,
Yeah.
the amount of lives you do, the amount of videos you do, it's absolutely immense. And I've been so, I don't know, blown away by the generosity of everybody.
Mate.
But I'm scrounging again to see if anyone can squeak another few quid, or if there's anyone who'd like to still donate. I'm just about to ping the link. There you go. There's the link to the GoFundMe under the Koi Bodyguard in the chat. If anyone wants to, you don't have to, but if anyone wants to, it'll be amazing. So if we could hit that number by the end of tonight, it'd be incredible. So
I'm sure you'll get that.
you
mate.
deserve it, man. You deserve. Where are you? There, that side.
Yep.
You deserve it, man. You know we love you.
The
Steve,
amount-
that's twice you've
Yeah,
got
yeah.
a grown man crying.
You always there, Vincent.
Yeah, always there.
When I lost all my fish, he was the first person to call me and offer me a fish.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, we give you the sag. My how is that saggy?
Susan's asking, how are the fish, Rafa?
Yeah, good. I got the what do you call the Asagi? The
Yeah.
one you give it to my daughter.
Yep.
That's the
little
one. She say, "You're not moving this fish at all."
Yes,
Because I
Yes,
said to
sir.
her, I want to move some fish because I want to have more space. And she said, "Not this one, not this one. This is mine."
oh, bless her.
Steve, can you put the link in the chat because there's folk want to
I'll put it
put
in
money
there.
in.
I'll put it in
It's
there.
not, all right, it's not come up.
Hasn't it? Let me try again. Is that in the chat?
I can't see it.
No.
Hey, guys, one question. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So today I went to the store to buy it. I thought they'd have some Learner's Pro, but I didn't have enough, so I didn't treat the pond. So I went to my koi shop close to here, and the guy tell me to use chloramine tea before using Learner's Pro.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
chloramine tea. I advise people to chloramine tea before they use treatment. The reason is when koi have got parasites, they will produce mucus to protect themselves from the parasite.
Yeah.
So with a dose of chloramine tea the day before, that removes that slime coat, because what happens is you put your treatment in, and the slime coat they've produced is protecting the. So that's something that I always recommend. It's the chloramine tea the day before. Only really a massive slime coat, really. But for any parasite, I would do the same.
All right. Okay. So the guy told me to do that. So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
All right. So I done it. Chloramine tea, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the Learn X Pro. But I was heavily feeding before.
Yeah.
So when I'm coming back to feeding, do you think I have to do it slowly again, or?
I would
Yeah.
start off with, because the treatments that you put in will knock your filtration sideways. It won't.
It will knock it. All right.
But it will knock it sideways. And yeah, just take your time getting it back up again, and then just start hammering the food in again.
That's pissing me off because I was happy feeding like crazy, but because it's 23 degrees now, and then all right, no problem.
Just after the treatment, just keep testing your water, just for ammonia, nitrite. Just keep testing that every day, every other day, whatever. Because if you just cut back on the feeding. So if you've got a nitrite that goes up to like 0.25, just feed half, and within a few days that'll come back down again, and then you can back up again slowly.
Yeah, you're feeding Nutrimare as well, which is a heavier food. So yeah, I personally would integrate it back in slowly.
Yeah,
just keep an eye on your levels.
If I go on and watch Perky's latest video, it's all about different treatments as well.
Yes, thanks for plugging my channel, you absolute legend. Yeah, and it is like literally like I never sound the best. I never take this stupid off. Like I never sound the best at anything, but it's just my experience. Like if I can share it with people and save some fish, then that's a win for me. Do you know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Chloramine tea isn't one that I have used much. I've used it once, and that was because I was sterilising an entire system.
Yeah, but I'd use PP for that. But the chloramine tea at the smaller dose the day before just removes 80-90% of the slime coat, so that when you put your treatment in, it's up 99% more effective.
See, I do PP as opposed to chloramine tea.
Yeah, and I get a lot of people say, like, you know, I've treated for flukes and I've scraped my fish. Like, say if they haven't used chloramine tea, formerly Malachite Green does exactly the same thing, but I just used a very small dose. I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. 5 grams per 1,000 gallons, just to remove that slime coat. Because what happens is, if you'll have different fish in your pond, then some of them might only have 1 fluke, and some might have 15 flukes. So that the ones with 15 flukes will be producing loads of mucus, and like I say, that mucus is protecting the parasite from the treatment. So if you can just strip that mucus away before you treat, it's 99% more effective. But then people come back to me and I've done that, and then I've gone through my collection, I've scraped 5 fish, and I found 2 flukes on each on 2 fish, so 4 flukes altogether. So then my advice to them would be just to do a PP dip, 1 gram for every 5 litres, just for those 2 fish, rather than put another fluke treatment in and another fluke treatment in. And the reason for that is, guys, we've all got an immune system. Say, for instance, I'll try and explain it like simple. If you take a paracetamol every single day, you've got a headache and you take a paracetamol, it won't work. Whereas if you don't take any paracetamol and you've got a headache, you take 1 paracetamol, it will go in 20 minutes. So each time, if you keep treating them constantly with flukes, you're diminishing their immune system to flukes. Yeah. Basically. So
well, the flukes themselves build up an immunity using the same treatment over and over again.
Which is why you should change. So if you're treating,
the treatments are very expensive. So
yeah. So if you're treating for a lot of flukes, because they lay eggs, you have to treat like 2 weeks later. But they could hold off for 3 weeks, a month. It's really difficult, and I'm constantly retreating to try and eradicate every single fluke. Whereas if you just do 1 fluke, chloramine tea, 1 fluke, and you can leave it 2 weeks, guys, and then check your fish, and you might find like all your fish are clear by 2 of them. But like I say, you can just PP dip it, and then when their immune system comes back up, they can fight off those parasites themselves. So tomorrow night's video, like I say, I went out to a customer's pond. He's been a customer on for 10 years. It's a 7,000-gallon pond. The water is amazing, and he's only got 9 fish, and they're all between 90 centimeters and a meter. 9 fish, and I scraped them, and I found parasites. But watch the video tomorrow. Try and go into a bit more in depth about like over treating and the problems of over treating. I just want to help people. Do you know what I mean? It's not. I'm not saying I'm the best at what I do or anything, but it's just from my experience doing it every day, the best results that I've got from what I do. You get another. You do the blue one.
Do you want the blue one?
I want to do the blue one. I was gonna get on my.
Steve, I think only admins can put up links.
No, how do I do that?
I mean, if I send you the link, Vince, on Telegram, can you post it in the live chat?
No, it's up there now. It's up there now. It's up there.
You're right.
Apparently, it's up there.
But people are saying they can't see it.
Let me have a look.
Somebody says we're only £45 away, mate.
Well, we are, except that we have to remember that GoFundMe nicked 30 quid of it.
Yeah, 30%. Same as flipping YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, so we're 70 quid away, guys.
YouTube take more than 30%.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not bad. They're going to.
Guys,
It's frustrating, but they're going to take something. So we're still 70 quid.
I'm going to drop off and come back on. I've got 2 guys asking for a link in WhatsApp, so I'm just going to send them it and I'll come back on.
See if you can, and you can't post the link either, George.
No, I tried to post it the last time we were on, and Aaron said it can only be admins that post. So Susan might be able to post it if you send it to Susan, because she's highlighted in blue, so she must be an admin.
How do I send it to Susan?
I haven't.
Just copy a link to Susan.
Hang on.
Guys, you know my Susan.
Bear with me a second, guys.
You know Susan from America.
Yeah, how is Susan showing out? Because I haven't heard from her in a while.
I have kept in touch with guys because like she's been a huge supporter of my channel since I had 69 subscribers, my favourite. And I've kept in touch with her. So she's had her operation and come out of it, and she's in recovery. But she's got no feeling in her one leg, and said it could take up to 12 months. But like just the fact that she got back to me, thank you God, because I was so worried. You know, you can go in for operation, you never flipping come in. So she has made it through, guys. Anyone who's watching knows Susan. She's pulled through. She's got through the operation, and she is on the mend. And I'm sure she'll be back on YouTube supporting all you very shortly.
Yeah, if you click on my name, Vince, you can make me a mod, and then I can.
I'm just doing it now.
Come, then hurry up.
I'm not as fucking tech savvy as you, am I?
As me.
Were you the one that had the computer programming fucking company, whatever it was?
Yes.
Yeah, but I didn't do it. Right, hang on.
Right, I've done it.
Right, has that come through now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go.
There you go.
We
Blimey.
got there in the end.
Yeah. It's up.
£45 away.
How cool is that?
I just
Just in case I put it up again.
Steve Boover, you are a fucker.
Steve, well, that's me just sent it to another 2 or 3 folks there as well, mate.
They were not going to tell you anything.
We never did.
Who's going to be?
I thought you, that's why I didn't say nothing. I thought you didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
No, I didn't know.
He didn't. If you
No.
look at Vince's video from when we went up to the farm, that's where we sprung the surprise on him on his live.
All right. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, have a look
I
back
haven't
at
seen
that. That's
12 minutes 35, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's-
Steve Boover, you are a fucker. No wonder when I turned around to Daryl and I said, I don't mind coming up and doing a couple of days' work for it. You know, there's stuff he needs doing around the fuck. You know,
Well, you can still do that. Just get him to pay you.
Vince, he tried to be on the live and no say a word about it.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
It was hard, yeah.
What she said.
But,
mate.
All right, guys. I have to
You
say
are
goodbye to
a
everyone.
fucker.
all right, Raf, take
See
care,
ya.
mate.
Give us a
Bye,
call,
Ralph.
Take care.
Gaffer.
Good to see you.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And he was gone.
What
He's a good lad, is our Rafa.
Guys, you're blowing me away tonight. You're absolutely blowing me away.
We done it.
Honestly.
I'll work it out in a sec. Hang on.
Steve Boover, you are a shitbag. A lovable shitbag. A lovable shitbag, but a shitbag all the same.
Steve, we're over.
Are we?
Yeah.
Guys,
So we're into the bag of food now for the fish.
Yes, we're into that.
Okay. This is what you mean to everybody,
absolutely
Vince.
fucking blown away.
That's what you mean to everyone, mate.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You know, you've probably the biggest content creator for koi on YouTube that's ever lived.
Yeah.
You should start writing a book, mate. That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. 110 folk in. Everybody hit the thumb.
Absolutely blown away.
Guys, wet it first. There you go. That's me done.
Right, Steve. So what's the next surprise you're going to make him cry? 'Cause that's 2. It always comes in 3s.
I don't know. We'll have to think of something to make him cry, innit?
He's going to give me the keys to the Porsche. Said, take it for a drive.
The Beetle.
Yeah, the glorified Beetle.
Yeah, the Volkswagen Beetle. No, you can have a drive of the Escort. That'll make
Oh, now we're talking.
Aye, around Silverstone, Vince.
Yeah. Who watched and saw me wheel fall off at Silverstone then?
Did your wheel fall off?
Denise, you watched the video, didn't you?
No, because I watched the first one. I didn't watch the second. I think you put 3 up all together, didn't you?
No, I put 2 up, but it's the first race. The front left wheel fell off.
No, I didn't see that bit. I remember leaning around while you were driving. Maybe I watched the second one.
Yeah.
I'd take that back to the garage, Steve.
Yeah.
Guys, you like just
Oh, you are.
Steve,
blown
nearly
away.
got-
You've
we've
really
nearly got enough money for the food.
Well, that's 115 quid we've raised since we've been on.
guys, no,
No.
just
Thank you so much, everybody.
That's nearly a bag of sake.
Well,
Oh, it's-
yeah. I mean,
I'd rather feed Takazumi.
But this is you guys. If
You know,
it wasn't for
and-
you guys, it wouldn't be possible.
Yeah, like she said, if it wasn't for you guys out there, it wouldn't mean as much. You know, that's another reason why we started KoiTuber Fest, because we wanted to bring subscribers and YouTubers together in a setting that wasn't a koi show.
The whole you've brought the whole koi community together. I've been in this business for years, and it used to be very, very cliquey, whereas now it just seems to be very, very friendly. And I think a lot of that is down to you, mate. 100%.
definitely.
That it's encouraged other YouTubers, because before, if you busted out a YouTube channel doing koi, all you get is shut down. Whereas now there's a lot more positivity.
Yeah, it's absolutely. I mean, I haven't been in this community for much more than a year, even though I've had koi for 10 years. It's only in the last 12, 18 months that I realised there was this community around. And yeah, Vince, I mean, I haven't even caught up on all your videos yet. There is
And it all started last year at the National when I called you his bodyguard.
yeah, that's where it came from.
Right.
Steve, you'll find this funny. When we were up at Crafties the other week, a guy called Dave Cheshire came up to me and he said, "Oh, so what's your background in security then?" Which I thought was brilliant. It's like, no, that's not where it came from.
It's-
Oh dear. But yeah, it's what makes this special, Vince. And all the stuff you bring us from the farm is just immense. There's nowhere else you'll see that in the UK. Nowhere else. So that information and going through all the spawning and that you've just done recently, unbelievable.
See, I don't get time to watch all of them. Like I don't get time to watch all of his because he does loads, do me. But if I was retired, trust me, I'd be. If I weren't watching, I'd be down there flipping opening.
Yeah.
It's just doing what I do day in, day out, and then just picking up the camera and showing you what I do. And it's,
Whether it cocks up or not.
yeah, whether it cocks up or not. And sometimes it cocks up really. Sometimes it don't. Sometimes it works and it works well.
Silly bugger buggered his leg up again.
Mate.
I'm just going to go for a quick slash, Gordon, and then I'll bring you straight back.
Testicles.
Testicles.
Oh, he just broke his neck.
I'm okay.
Guys, you have really blown me away.
I mean, they all have to come now.
And they're still going, Vince. It's brilliant.
Well,
That's the stipulation.
if we can get it here soon enough, you'll all have to come and look at it in the show vat at the National.
Yep. Yeah, well, we could always take a trip up and go and pick it up, Vince.
No, it's got to be 6 months.
No. 30 days.
Right?
4 weeks before him.
30 days.
I only started. I only thought of one from you.
Oh, mate.
I saw how much you like that fish. You got all excited when that came out of the sock when we were up there. That's the one we picked. That's the one.
That was the one me and Susan picked when Daryl sent us some videos and said, which one would you like? Guys. And hopefully that fucking thing's got a mind of its own.
Anyway,
That fucking spotlight hasn't come on for the last 3 days.
just get on with it. That's not a good thing.
Definitely not my dodgy wiring.
Yeah, right. No, the spawning videos are very good. You enjoy doing that.
Vince doesn't do videos anymore, he does short films. Well, the thing is, right, and I was having this conversation with someone today. I've no longer got my partner in crime with me on a Monday because he needs to go to the chiropractor, bless him. And when the partner in crime isn't there, your head just goes into work mode because Rick has to then have to dash off to do this or dash off to do that, and I'm just left to get on. Whereas when the partner in crime's with me, we got to do fishy stuff as well as the manual stuff, which means you get shorter videos on a Monday and a Wednesday. But because our Dave isn't able to come down on a Monday at the moment, fucking shitbag, I'm having to do all my recording on a Wednesday, hence why you get a longer video, because I'm catching up with everything that we did Monday and what we're doing on the Wednesday. And I don't edit. You guys know this. Anyone that's followed my channel right from the start, I don't edit And this is why you end up with such long videos, because I literally just stitch them all together, put a transition in between, maybe put a bit of writing on, and then I send it, because I haven't got enough time in my life to sit there editing videos, and I haven't got the wherewithal, and I like keeping it real.
You don't get work with stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Raw is the best.
In the spawning videos, it's got to be out there.
You've only got to shout, mate, if you need someone to hold a camera for you. Anyway, you know that. Any excuse to get down the farm, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
Vince, yeah, there's keep coming on spawning videos. Brilliant.
Editing is the only bit I am kind of okay at. Mate, that's what I mean. Some people have got the aptitude to sit there and edit videos and refine them. And don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching some videos like that. There's certain people out there that I enjoy watching, and they edit their videos. I personally, I haven't got the aptitude or the wherewithal to do it. So I found the most simplest app I could, and that's what I use. It uploads straight to YouTube for me. So I don't have to worry about pissing about with YouTube Studio or anything like that. You know,
Each video, it probably takes me edit it, put the music over it, upload it, check, correct it, and then re-upload it. Take at least 6 hours every video.
mate,
Stitch it all together and send.
Yeah, but I just like to sort of keep it. I don't know. I mean, it's different in it for me because
You
like
should have read it if he's will coming off. So,
so if he's not boiling in the bag, he's breaking his wishbones.
I know.
Quick fun vibes, mate. When I first came into the hobby, many moons ago, 20 years, almost 20 plus years ago, there was such a difference in the way people are perceived now in the hobby. And back then it was a very much attitude was if you can't afford it, you shouldn't be doing it.
yeah, true.
And back then I was still in denial of having PTSD, and I was a completely different person. And I was a lot more straight talking than I am now. Now I have a bit of restraint. Back then I didn't.
A bit, that much, a little bit.
Yeah. You've had a little bit of a filter added.
Yeah, just a little, you know. But back then there was such a stigma of you had to have money if you were going to keep koi. And ever since then, and I mean, it was because of that attitude that I met Peter Waddington. And I met Mark Davis, who owns Cuttlebrook Koi Farm.
Is it good?
You know, and the pair of them took me under their respective wings, and I learned so much from both men. You know, that's why I've got so much respect for Peter Waddington. And you know, Peter was one of those guys that you either liked him or you didn't. But whether you liked him or you didn't, you fucking respected him because you knew the man knew his shit.
Yeah, I loved him and hated him, and I had a great relationship with him. In fact, we got through several bottles of liquor.
You know, and God bless her soul, Hillary was a lovely woman, and how she put up with Peter, I never. That woman was a saint.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. But yeah, I went from there, and if it wasn't for people like Mark Davis and Peter Waddington, you know, I probably wouldn't be in the hobby where I am now. And it's my way, what I do, and the shout outs and everything else. It's my way of paying it forward, paying it back, whichever way you look at it. You know, and like I say, I've got 121 now mugs of different koi channels, past and present, over the last 5 years. you know, and a lot of them now don't even make content anymore, which
Yeah.
is a shame.
You know
Which
that
is
one? Can you move that one and put my mug there?
And this is why if I see or find a new channel pop up, I give it a shout, send people over to give them some encouragement.
It's amazing, mate. I mean, the amount of difference you've made to other people's channels is significant. And again, that doesn't go unnoticed by everybody.
But again, it's just my way of paying it forward.
Talking your ear off instead of mine. It's marvellous.
Joe's in the house.
Anyone see
Evening, Joe.
He missed the fundraising exercise, but
Ah,
should we post the link up again for Joe?
yeah.
Oh no, that ain't the link. Don't post that.
Send him to Pornhub.
Wrong URL. Oh my god.
Oh,
That's amazing, guys. 170 quid we've raised tonight for that, and that's put us way over our
absolutely
target.
blown away, guys.
fantastic?
Truly am.
Way over our target. Whatever's
Wow.
extra will go on food to help Vince feed his new koi. So the Soragoi that he'll get shortly, and then obviously the that lovely Kahaku jigsaw that we'll go
Mate.
harvest out the mud pond in August.
I can't wait for that. Honestly, I can't.
It's going to be brilliant. It's going to be a mega day. So that needs plugging as well, doesn't it? To get everyone to Koi Heaven in August.
Yeah.
A unique experience.
But I'm
What's the date in August?
It's the it's the weekend before the last weekend in August. What's that?
23rd.
22nd, 23rd, something like that.
I think it's the 23rd, 24th.
August 22nd, 23rd.
No, 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah.
Yep.
22nd, 23rd of August.
Get across to koiheaven.co.uk.
Do we go 22nd?
Thanks, Roy.
Last
Yeah.
time I went Friday, left on the Saturday night. I don't know. I can't remember.
Well, I think Daryl's hoping to make it a 2-day event this time as well.
Yes.
So it's likely that people will be able to arrive on the Friday.
Yeah.
But, if you're camping, you can, but obviously they'll need to know. And I think again, it's like a ticketed event, so you pay a small amount of money for a ticket, but that effectively I think gets you, if I remember rightly from last time, it get you something to eat from the hog roast.
Yep.
But it tells them how many people are actually going to turn up and how many are going to camp. So,
Yeah.
but it's worth every penny.
Oh, mate, it was an absolutely fucking awesome weekend last weekend.
Thank you, Joe. You're a good man.
Even better, laughing at this idiot. Sunday morning, stood outside of his tarpaulin tent, giving it.
Oh, it was so hot that night.
Woke up in a cloud. Well, I left my car windows open. My car was soaked. I was soaked. Easy. I couldn't sleep from about 5.
Joe, you're a star.
At 5 a.m. I was just drinking coffee, not just trying to block stuff. I was like, I'm not filming. I'm dead. Leave me alone.
The little drum is going absolutely fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. For a little bit of Chinese kit.
I haven't caught up. How did you get on with the answer? Is that still in the Easy Pod?
No.
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 Okay.
In fact, the remnants of the answer are now in another subscriber's pond.
Oh, okay. They were good, but they were never efficient for.
Well, the reason that it stopped being produced is what went wrong for me is the Awazi pump that was on it shit itself.
Yeah, water pump. Because it needs to be a high pressure pump to work.
Not so much high pressure, but yeah.
That's why they failed. That's why they stopped making them, was because the water pumps had failed. Easy to work, but they failed.
There you go. It's in Simon's Nexus now.
Is it?
So it is still being used. But there will be a compact Eric available soon. So
Eric at Ken's is down the way in. He's still there.
that one's an epic
Yeah.
because it's clear. The clear ones were epics.
Yeah. Still going.
There you go. WAC Koi Pond said they went to the first Mud Pond event. Was that the very first one or last year's? Because this year is going to be the third year of it running.
Massive. He's got Ocean Aqua going. He's got loads. It's going to be like a boy show. And he's such a nice guy as well. He deserves it.
Almost pinned him right down for a date, Joe. But I've just got to twist his arm on Monday to give us a final date.
Cheers, Big Rob.
And then there will be a video out about that. And there will also be a video out, providing they've hatched, about this year's Ginrin Shuri Gazwad. Fucking thing's gone out again now, look.
What's going on?
Oh, I've got this. It's the spotlight that I've got in the Tosai tank, above the tank. For the last 3 days, it hasn't come on. And about 10 minutes ago, it came on, and now it's gone off again.
Oh, man.
That'll teach me to buy it from my own bargains, won't it? So the very first one.
So are you making any changes to Tuberfest this year, Vince?
Phillips, that's like 24 hours. If you use the smaller dose.
I'm trying to get it so that the day goes into the evening more. To have more of that get together type thing.
Yes.
There is at Tuberfest at the farm. There is always some absolutely fucking awesome fish available for sale, but that is not the main focus. That is just a bonus. The main focus is getting everyone together.
Yeah,
That's good last year.
A large group of people, all with the same mentality, same passion for what everyone everyone that's watching got passion about their ponds. They've got passion about koi. I mean, I talk about the fucking things non-stop because it's become my life now. But
It's my life.
that's the one.
I like the buddy did have the same passion. It's how many brown boxes can you fit in your car?
Mm-hmm.
Mine was stuffed last year.
I had 14 boxes in mine.
Was it? Oh yeah, that beat me there.
Oh, get in, Joe.
Oh, well, there we go, in the Gazwad gang.
Mate, it's going to be Nutrimare against Takazumi. Bring it on.
Yeah, that's good food. That does anyone else reckon? That's what Daryl feeds, isn't it? Takazumi.
Yeah.
And the fish.
What I'm using.
Flipping lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's body's ghost making your light flicker. He knocks Gaz's light off on occasions too.
How's my hair looking?
It's lovely, mate.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah, no worries.
You bumba clut.
That's a good question. Daijiwa. I mean, you asked about that, didn't you, George?
Yep.
Yeah. What's happened to Daijiwa?
I honestly don't know. I haven't heard.
Mark
from
seems
Mark
to have
in a while.
disappeared.
Yeah, he's gone, hasn't he?
eBay page is gone.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm
What's
looking for
everyone make of this new keygen stuff that's apparently going to come out then?
I
I've not heard
I
of it.
know there's a lot of hype about it, and there's a lot of people making a lot of noise about it, but a bit like when Nutrimare came onto the scene to start with, I'd like to see some actual physical test results before I make a informed decision. Yes, I can be. I can be politically correct when I want to be. But no, after watching the results on last year's food trial, Nutrimare done really fucking well. It done that well that Rick is actually feeding Nutrimare in with other foods. So that tells you all you need to know.
I'm a big believer in mixing your food up. Like buy some sack, buy a bag of sake, buy a sack of variety. Just buy some life. Like literally, like as long as it all doesn't contain the same ingredients. Like what you can get into your koi. Like if you just sake, yeah, it's great food, but mix it with a little bit of this, mix it with a little bit of that, and you're giving the more.
Yeah. That's good. So he is still around.
Good. Mark, if you're watching, answer my phone.
I think, Rob, you ought to give Fluke Nuke a go and let us all know what happens.
Mick, Mark missed a trick getting his stocks in, though, for the season start, didn't he, really? He ran out of food, and that's why he's gone from eBay at the moment.
Well, I like to mix floating and sinking together, and I like to have a various size range from 3 mil to 6 mil.
Absolutely.
And a lot of that is because I have such a size variation in the pond, and not all the fish in the pond like charging up to the surface for food when everyone else does. They like going to the floor, which is more natural for them.
Yeah. 100%. And also, if you feed a smaller pellet, it's easier to digest for the fish to digest, and bigger fish will just eat more of it.
And that was one of the reasons why I transitioned to the Takazumi many moons ago. I mean, it's only the last 2 years that I haven't fed Takazumi. Why don't I use Nutrimare? I think there's enough people out there using it to give an informed opinion. For me, it hasn't been in the UK long enough to know what it. And this is no disrespect to the food at all. Before anyone starts jumping on me back, but it's new into the country. Yes, it's been fed vastly in Germany, wherever it is made, but it's only been in the country a number of years. Now, we don't know what that food is going. We know just by what we've seen at the food trial and what we've seen on other people's videos, it does change the feeding habits of your koi, and that cannot be denied because it's been shown so many times on videos. Dan, Nutrimare Man, who sells it, he's shown it on his videos. Like I say, it's a different beast, and it is a different beast to the point where it got to a point Rick couldn't chuck any. Whereas, like the Dainichi food that was in the pond next to it, they'd take a load and then they'd take more. But with the Nutrimare, they took a load and that done them. So
how often was Rick feeding between the Nutrimare?
Each pond got exactly the same every time he went up and he fed. So if he went up there, each pond was given exactly the same amount of food each time. But on the other 3 ponds, he could have chucked another one in and they would have gone mad over it. Whereas the pond that was being fed the Nutrimare wouldn't. They'd take half of it and leave the rest. and which is then floating on the food, floating on the sop. So if they're getting enough to fill them up with less food, well, is that because it's got more better stuff in it and less fillers? That's why they don't want. Can you see what I mean? So maybe what it is with Nutrimare is because it has got such good fish meal and whatever. I don't know the actual composition makeout, so I can't go into it in that respect. But if the quality of the ingredients is better, but in a more concentrated form, surely that's got to save you money in the long run, because you're not going to be chucking in as much food.
Yeah, density. I think it's a lot to do with the density of it.
You know, and people ask for a colour food, and Dan went back to the company. You've got colour food. You know,
Interesting stuff, isn't it?
Mhm.
Just changing the subject just slightly. How long, in people's experience, does it take for the K1 to mature?
The new K1 matures so much faster than the old.
the K Plus does mature quite quickly.
What did I get? I can't remember what I got now. K1 or K Plus, I think it was, wasn't it?
All of the K1 and the K1 Micro matures a lot quicker. So originally, in the sort of the 90s and the noughties, when it was made, it had like a that to break down. Whereas, so if you looked under it under a microscope, it was shiny. Whereas the new K1 and the new K1 Micro, if you look under a microscope, it's coarse. The bacteria just cultivates 10 times quicker than it used to do.
When it matures, it goes like various shades of brown, right?
Yeah, it will go like a beigey brown.
And how long?
Right.
Do
It only goes brown when it's been PP'd.
No,
Yes.
it doesn't.
The old K1, because it had that waxy coating on, people used to PP and boil it just for days, just so it rubbed together and just break down that sort of waxy coating that it used.
Yeah, etch it.
My K Plus was never brown until I PP'd it to just at the turn of the year. Then it went brown.
Yeah, but it's just the beige colour.
Because it's turned, because it was kept in dark. It was always kind of clear. Because biofilm's clear. It's no brown.
I found that the K1 Plus gets to neutral buoyancy far faster than the original K1.
They both do. The new
Yeah.
and the new.
how long typically?
Bruv, no clocking in and clocking out here.
Okay.
So we don't jump
K
on
Plus
it.
is days, Steve, when it start to tumble. K Plus.
So before, you'd probably be looking at like 2 months before it all actually started to tumble, mature. Now you're looking at a week, 2 weeks before it actually starts to tumble. Like literally half the time by just creating it without that waxy coating on it.
Is yours not tumbling then, Steve?
Well, only a little bit of it was tumbling, and it's still bright white. But what I have done today is I've actually turned the flow down on that, and now it's tumbling much better with a much lower flow. This is through effectively a DIY moving bed that I built for it.
Yeah.
So now it's tumbling. Now that the flow rate is, in fact, I've only got the Vari pump on about 1%. So I think it might be overkill for the barrel that I've got.
Air pump you're in, Steve?
Sorry.
What size air pump?
Compression in his garage.
It's the one you gave me, Vince. What was it?
Oh, that's an EA 75 or the EA 70.
Yeah.
Or the other.
So it should have enough juice in the pump because it's 120 litre barrel, and it's probably only got about 30 litres of media in it.
Yeah. But maybe the flow going through, it's just dragging it off.
Yeah, so I've turned the flow down today, and now I've got a much better tumble going on in there. So I'm hoping that I just think it was just flowing through way too quickly, and perhaps it was just bypassing everything and not giving the bacteria enough time to actually I don't know.
Quite possibly.
I'm not an expert in this, so it's like I don't quite get the science behind it all.
Yeah, well, I've got a real nice uniform colour all the way through my moving bed media.
Right, Daryl, just for your information, mate, we've hit enough money tonight. We pushed it a bit, and we got enough money for the Sorogoi and for a nice big bag of food.
And a
We
strawberry.
just hit £1,000.
Wow! So that's the total so far that we raised is £1,000 minus the 30 quid GoFundMe will steal off us. So that's 970 quid we raised in total, which will pay for obviously the Kahaku that Vince has already picked, plus his Sorogoi. Whatever's left goes on food. So for you,
Wow.
Vince, to feed your fish. So
Wow.
you can have whatever food you like. So you can pick what food you want for it. But blown away, guys. Unbelievable.
Absolutely just wow. Thank you.
You deserve it, mate. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant community. You're right, Daryl. So I'll have to we'll have to make another trip up, mate. You get you get fed up of seeing us soon.
No,
He loves.
Yeah. So
Brilliant.
I'm
Brilliant.
just I
Wow.
Daryl, jump on and tell us about your what's going on. Jump on and tell us what's going on. Oh,
yeah, jump on, Daryl, if you want to.
yeah.
send him in the
Let's
link.
just ask another quick question. So I'm thinking of getting one of those advanced K plus B filters.
Don't do it. Sorry. Time bomb. Mate, you're better off with a drum. Take all the shit out with a drum, and then use everything else for bomb.
It's such a subjective.
I said to you, I reckon that and a shower, and you with how you are with your OCD and everything else, you won't have any problems with it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
And it would for what your pond is and the way your pond is set up, it will be miles better than a Nexus.
It's an interesting bit of kit because it'll fit in the space that we've got. Even though a Nexus would fit there, but not without demolishing the fence.
Just buy a drum, Steve.
See, Daryl swears by them, and he's got them running his ponds up at Koi Heaven.
Yeah, but this is then through beads, to just to polish the water off.
No, they're in the back room, not the big pond on the left, but the two ponds. They run on beads.
The four top ponds where you walk up the stairs to.
Yeah.
Everyone on Nexus, they are.
No.
The big pond runs on two Nexus. And
The big pond on the left, as you go up the stairs,
That's run on two Nexus.
that one runs on two Nexuses and a Cetus sieve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the clarity in there is absolutely fantastic.
And then the two smaller ponds next to it, to that pond, they run on two beads. They're the K plus advanced beads. One's a 60, one's a 36, and one's a 24.
Yeah. So
Jet Sanity disappear and you go picking you up for work.
Okay, mate.
All right, but you never know. We might still be here fucking flapping our gums by the time you get back.
I ain't about it. See you soon.
Cheers, George.
It's a difficult one because obviously I'm limited for where I need to get it through to the space I want to put it in. But my question was going to be, given the fact that my pond is an outdoor pond, I'm going to have a Cetus sieve on it as well anyway, aren't I?
Why?
Well, because otherwise it's going to be chucking big bits of debris into the bead filter.
yeah, fuck the bead filter off. Just get yourself a Nexus.
That's what the bead filter is there for, to collect the debris.
Get yourself a Nexus.
It collects the debris and it does your biological as well. But you've then got the option, you can then throw it over a shower, or you can throw it over a shower and through and move in bed at the same time.
Are you pump fed, Steve?
Pump fed, yeah.
So he's not going to be able to do that through a shower, is he?
Of course he is.
What pump
Because
from?
you pump feed into a bead.
Oh shit! Oh, you're on about a bead. Sorry. I've never ever thought. I've never rated beads. They're just ticking time bombs. If you ask me.
That's the old school beads. So these are on the new K Plus media.
I mean, when you say K plus, you mean K more?
No, the new K Plus media that you get in the Tempest.
K1 plus.
So it's not the micro.
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
It's the K Plus Advanced or whatever it is.
I'd just get a Nexus 310, Steve. That's what I'd do.
I would get one if I could get it into the space. But this is my problem. It's going to be a much easier task getting the bead in there because it's so much smaller in diameter than the 320.
Okay, so
100%.
Terry's Pond, my last video on Terry's Pond, did you see the underwater shots on that? It's like literally running on, it's about 7,000 gallons and it's running on one Nexus 310 and a sieve, and it's absolutely the crystal clear water.
I'll tell you what's disappointing really is the fact that my pond is actually crystal clear.
Yeah.
Right, it is crystal clear, but I'm struggling with nitrites. And it's an absolute maintenance nightmare because it's the old multi-bay.
Yeah.
It's a 4-leaf clover multi-bay, and it's actually about 5 foot up in the air as well.
Yes, that's not going to help. But no, I reckon I could get a 4-leaf clover flipping multi-bay and transform it into something that's absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, it's the maintenance that's the problem, I think. You know what I mean? Because it's such a headache to clean the thing.
Yeah. Nexus 310, mate, all the way I would murder it. The easy in the center of a Nexus 310 is just huge, massive. Like, and you could put that new K1 Plus media in there. But honestly, Terry's phenomenal.
Turn the camera off.
Yeah.
It's got an auto clean to set cleans every 2 days.
Fuck your auto cleans.
No, but the water there's absolutely. I had to fit it, Vince, because obviously I can't. Like, that was Terry's pond. I built it for him, and if he was still alive today, he'd be out there cleaning it every day. But he's not here, and it's just his wife and his daughter. So, like, I used the money off YouTube, all the money I got off YouTube, to buy that auto clean, and it works. The guy's like, the water's
Absolutely. Yeah.
phenomenal.
Absolutely, Gaz. It's not that I want it crystal clear. It just happens to be crystal clear. I'd rather the pond be healthy. And are you swapping places, Vince?
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Steve, if you just go back on the feeding for like about 5 days, half the amount of food you're putting in for 5 days, that nitrite will come down to zero.
It's a nightmare. I mean,
The thing is, he backs off the feeding, his nitrite goes down, he starts feeding again, and nitrite goes back up again. That 4-leaf clover just cannot handle.
He can't cope, I don't think, with the. I mean, I've got a lot of fish in the pond, to be fair, which doesn't help.
So it's down
Not
to
as many as Tony, I have to say, but you know.
oxygen. It's all that the nitrite is down to the amount of oxygen in your filtration. Obviously, a 4-leaf clover hasn't got any real oxygen going through it. So the difference between nitrite and nitrate is an oxygen atom. So if you add oxygen to nitrite, it becomes nitrate. So if you've got a bay filter or a box filter or whatever, and there's no oxygen going through that filtration, that's why you're struggling with nitrite. But also, like, if you're heavily stocked and you're heavily feeding, that good bacteria is there. It will eat all that ammonia all day long because it's matured. It's the nitrite.
What's your gallonage, Steve?
It's about 6,000 gallons.
6,000. Yeah.
So that 4-leaf clover is no way enough.
It's not man enough.
For-
I was wondering whether you could drop down to the 210, but I think you need the
No, I'd rather
320.
filter it than under filter it. So
Yeah.
So just like where you've got your 4-leaf clover, can you keep that and then add another Nexus somewhere else?
well,
Run the two systems because you can 310 for about 300 quid.
I could, but I'd have to do quite a lot of work on where all that decking is, Vince, and maybe put a filter house there or something. I could do it. It's not impossible, but I'd still then have the grief of the maintenance on the multi bay.
So why don't you? I mean, why don't you buy a drum filter? You know, the large OR's drum filter. Put that in there, and then you can add all your K1 media and stuff, so you don't get new pan syndrome.
Right, let me just put up a new GoFundMe link.
Isn't it?
I'm minted. Forget about it. Get yourself a drum, an OR's drum, large. Get it on there. Put all your K1 media in there. Problem solved. Job done. Just do it.
Yeah. It's a tricky one.
Yeah, he's added a moving bed filter, but it's brand new, fresh media gas. So at the moment it's like pissing in the wind.
Just waiting for that to mature. Yeah.
Gold members group. There's a guy who's selling a drum, the large drum, second hand.
Man, there was a Filtro drum on the Koi Pond Classifieds the other day, 400 quid.
Yeah, no, this guy's got an Awaz drum.
And that's what I'm running.
Yeah, got the Awaz drum XL. Selling it second hand, Steve. Like literally, take out your 4-leaf clover, put that in, use your original media, job done. Then you've got the quality.
I think Rob's just nailed it, though, hasn't he? Really,
Craig, you absolute legend. Good evening. I can't wait to see your next video. I hope you're doing well, mate. Love you. You absolute flipping legend.
Scratchers in the house.
Best looking man on YouTube. Bar none.
Daryl's going to join in a minute, Vince.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, so we'll stay on for a bit. I need to go and have a slash, so I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, I need a slash Gordon as well.
That's it. All fucking abandon me now.
I do as well, but I'll wait a while.
Add effects using hand gestures. Turn on to express yourself with hand gestures. What's all that about?
What?
I've got a thing come up going. Add effects using hand gestures. No, that don't work. Turn on reactions to express yourself with hand gestures during the video call. Go to control center, tap video effects, then reactions. What the flipping hell's all that about? I'm going to turn that off. Sorry, guys. I'm not a technical. So he's the guy from Liverpool that came all the way down to the Koi collection. Is he watching? Is he in the live chat? Can you give me a comment because I forgot your name, mate. The guy with the Viking beard that was an absolute legend.
Oh, I told you, don't make Gav's head any bigger.
No, it weren't Gav. Look, Gav's side back. It weren't him. Like I know him. It was the other guy. He came all the way from Liverpool. Gav lives in Coventry.
Oh, yeah, I think I know you. Yeah, I was chatting to him in the...
Really, really, really nice guy. He never kept... I started watching more chat.
He pretty much kept himself to himself.
Yeah, really.
I had a brief chat with him in the fish house bit where all the mind your own business and that is.
Yeah. Really, really, really nice guy. Come all the way down from Liverpool. Like he did tell me his name. I'll give him a t-shirt on the way out, but I just can't remember. I'm crap with people's names. But what an absolute legend. And he picked 2 stunning fish from Ken's.
Sure. That's old age, that is, Mush.
Well, he's in the pit. Got a pee bottle. I've been talking to you guys.
Gag's been to Liverpool today. He needed some wheels. So did you leave the recipient on blocks or jacks?
Did you take his catalytic converter at the same time?
Yeah.
Where's the welcome to? Oh, guys, I had the best day, honestly.
Mate, I'm waiting for our Scrags to come back and join us on the live.
He'll come back, trust me. With
Yeah, you'll be all right.
best looking man on YouTube, bar none, like literally. And I don't just mean he's the best looking; he's the best looking, and he's just an absolute flipping legend. He's got a heart gold, and I'm sure a lot of people have missed him.
He's a good lad, is our Scrag.
Yeah,
he really is. Bless him.
Roy, mate, thank you so much for all them gifts, that phone, and all that.
Yeah, he got the whole van.
He took the whole van. Who was on? What's the guy's name from Liverpool that was at Ken's today? Anyway, what I'll have to do is I'll have to do a little bit at the end of tomorrow night's video about Ken's, I think. Just for all like my crew, like the people that watch my channel. There's I was blown away with all this. Getting a phone and people giving me money and beers, all that. I was absolutely stoked.
Oh, 133 people in. Smash that like button, guys.
Smash. I've done it.
It doesn't do much, but it does make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Well, you lot have made me more than warm and fuzzy inside this evening.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely blown away. What a community we've got.
Yeah. Just another quick plug then for our community, and that is Joe, mate.
Oh yes.
Unbelievable, Joe. I think they're excellent. Absolutely excellent. Anyone who hasn't subscribed to the Koi Perspective, go and do it. These are great little magazines.
Mate, have you got
something in your hand rather than online?
It's that smell.
Yeah.
That new magazine smell.
They're brilliant, Joe.
And the envelope it came in this month as well.
Yeah, the Crimson Thunder envelope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would be rocking the Crimson Thunder merch, mate, but it got a bit fishy Wednesday.
Yeah, but look at what you are. Look what you have got on though, mate.
Steve's Koi.
Yeah, you know, he let me down today, blew me out today, but I think he made up for himself.
He said that the guys from Liverpool was Ringo, so I'm going to make a note of that. Because what an absolutely
Ringo.
What, Ringo Starr?
Yeah, what about Paul, John, and George?
Hey, Mitchell's in the house.
It's Ringo.
Evening.
Ringo Starr.
Happy Chinese.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
How are we doing, bud?
Good
Right,
mate, you?
Steve's back, Gordon.
Yeah, I've only just got in. I have.
Ringo.
Scrags on form tonight. Do they smell like Playboy and Mayfair?
Not yet.
Don't go for a quick slash, Gordon, but I'll be right back.
I'm going to be terrible now, but the pages were stuck together.
So what have you been up to? You've been out on the ponds?
No, I just come back from foot. My lad's been playing tonight in a cup game, so we've only just got back. We did a bit of work today and then went out to probably about, what time is it, 8 o'clock this morning with the kids with football and stuff, and literally just got back in now. So I've decided to get myself a Chinese on the way home.
Did you win?
She didn't. They didn't either in the cup game either, but it's in men's football it is now. He's only 17, so he's just started playing in men's football. So, yeah, it's learning curves. Only young, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what?
And the fish are already up feeding.
I sat down and watching them last night, so I drove the Jeep down and just literally chucked some food in watch, and it was the first time I seen them up like lunatics, literally feeding. Oh, look, it was lovely to see. It was, to be fair.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, it's the best sight when you see them doing that. It's great.
And how are the tickets going for the harvest event?
We haven't put them out yet for the new one. They're going out probably this week, probably.
Cool. So
The new one, they'll probably go out.
Don't forget to send us a link, and we'll put.
Yeah, we've just been like organising the food side of it. So we've just been like finalising like bits on whether we're having a barbecue in the evening, if people that are camping over, if people want breakfast perhaps the next morning, and do you like stuff like that?
Fucking I want breakfast bat.
Yeah, just trying to figure it all out really on and get the costumes off the guy, off Liam and stuff like that. So pretty much got all them now.
Unlike our Carl letting me and Rick down Thursday morning. When he finished
Yeah.
Wednesday afternoon, he promised me and Rick that he'd be coming in with handmade. He was going to cook him himself bacon rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, he walked in with a fucking sausage roll.
Oh my god.
From the
And I was
garage.
like, but that's not bacon patties, is it? And he's like, but it's a sausage roll.
It wasn't off Greg. Wasn't from Greg's, was it?
No,
It wasn't
No.
that good.
No.
no, I think he got it from Wild Bean Cafe or something like that as an afterthought.
Going back to your conversation, Steve, before, what you can have is, if you're pump fed, you can put it like a basket thing before it, couldn't you? On the pump line.
Yeah.
Anything that's big, like a big stick or, you know, or
Leaves.
branches, or they'll catch it first. But me personally, you don't get the people have all. So you're trying to get flow, 30,000 litres flow through drums and that. Do you get it? On some of them, the flow you can get on one MK1s is, yeah, phenomenal. That's personally for me. If you get like fish come in, so like you have Tozai, and then you've got a Nexus, which is 10,000 litres running through it. It's great. They did fantastic. I've got them in the thing. Brilliant. But you can't get the flow through them. It's 10,000 litres is really...
You go up to anything over 15,000 litres an hour and you got 5.
Yeah, 10 is maximum I run mine on is 10. Even sometimes I'll slow them right down a bit less, probably like 75% on a 10,000 pump. It's literally like ticking them over. But with them 30... So that the 36-inch one does a 20,000 gallon pump. Then you can run it. The optimum flow rate on that says 30,000 litres. So it's... For me, I think they're great personally.
I completely agree with what you just said, but the thing,
Get down.
the Nexus 220s have got K1 micro. They just get blocked up, so you can only run 10,000 litres per hour. So you can run 12,000 litres per hour, but you need to get them aerating and cleaning twice a day and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Well, I was on about the Nexus 310.
Yeah.
It's got K1 micro and it takes longer to block up. It needs less cleaning than if you've got a 150 air pump. It macerates it and does an absolutely crap job. But but with the money that Steve's got, he's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. With the Wassim as well now, the new them K1 filters, they're bringing out self-cleaning as well as a Tempest now. The new Tempest ones that come out, which I think they're, don't quote me on this, I think they're 50 centimetre bigger and a lot more volume, and they're doing a self-cleaning on them now as well.
Yeah, they want to make the fucking thing out of better plastic than they fucking are at the moment. It's shit.
But the Wassim now is, I'd be a bit wary on having a self-clean, to be honest, on a pump-fed system personally, but just because, like I said,
I know that has had an Easy Pod or a Nexus with a pump-fed auto clean on it, they've had nothing but problems with them.
Yeah, I just do my manual of my or mine, just because. If you take your eye off any filter, I don't care what it is, whether it's a drum, whether it's whatever it is, you take your eye off it and become lazy and complacent, you can always go wrong. Yeah, you've got to be literally, don't take it for what it is that it's cleaning it, because you've got to watch it anyway. So I prefer to do mine, and I know then it's right, isn't it? Because you can literally, you know what I mean, you do sometimes, so you sort of know, like when you get used to it. I have like every 3 days when it's in season with the big pond is maximum I can get. I can't get any longer than that. 3 days is
that with
maximum.
The Nexus?
Yeah, 3 days, because they will start. But I'm talking when you're talking like, so there's 320s, there's 300 litres in each one of them, and when you're pushing, like if you do 2.5 kilos of food for it, 3 days is like maximum.
You should have that cleaning out every day.
No, I just let them thingy, because the thing is though, you clean them every day. This is my personal opinion on it. Is then everything just comes too clean. You've got to have some kind of my cat's got me here. You've got to have something in it where if you've got a really, really clean pond and you clean it every day and they're feeding 100 grams of food, it's cleaning nothing really, is it? It literally is just a waste of water. That's personally my opinion. Like you've got to have enough stuff in it for it to feed the pond. That's just my opinion, isn't it? Right or wrongly, you know what I mean? It's just how I do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't, because I'm
fish waste is bad bacteria.
Yeah, but when I have my water, you see, if I change too much water in here, I'd be buffering every day, every single day. So you know what I mean. So literally every 3 days is I buffer, because literally I've got no KH in the water. So it literally is like do you give that every day? Do you want to buffer it every? That just becomes an absolute.
Yeah. Pond water,
It's just unstable for the pond, then, isn't it? It's every single day, isn't it?
pond water and tap water all day long.
Yeah, because I got no KH in my water, like, at all. Literally TDS of like 30.
Your water's very, very soft, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's too soft. Like, so literally, I used to try it at my old place. Yeah, chuck it out, please. I used to do it at my old place every single day with the Nexus, every single day, and it was clean. It looks, and it's, you know what I mean? Don't get wrong, it's great. But then the way I've done it now, the way I do it is, for me personally, is it works. Do you know what I mean? So it's, but if it works, it works. That's what I do.
Yeah, but I honestly don't think that fish waste being contained within a filter for any prolonged period of time is beneficial to your water.
I don't change water clarity. Not interested in it in one bit.
Mate,
Water clarity. If you're feeding, regardless, if you're feeding, the fish are crapping every 10 minutes or whatever it is. If you're chasing clarity, then you're doing it wrong, aren't you? Literally, look at the fish, and if the fish are looking good and they're growing, forget the water. Long as the water and the parameters are right, water's not my, like, if I'm growing them, don't get me wrong, if you got I totally agree with you. If you've got a shop and you're selling them, it's got to look pretty, it's got to do that. But if you've got a growing pond and you've got 2.5 kilo of food going in it every day, it ain't gonna look, it's not gonna look pretty. You know what I mean? It's
not filtered, and it's the best water that's possibly available.
Yeah,
it's only
but
in enclosed spaces. But again, I think you need to get that fish waste out of there,
mate. If you saw some of the filters down the farm, you'd have a heart attack.
Yeah.
You know, because
I'm not saying to people don't think
settlement chambers on some of them ponds at the farm that only get emptied and cleaned once a year.
So when you've got your wash streams, then, so if you've got a biosystem, then you're saying, you know, like, you've got these people now have got these multi-base systems. Are they cleaning them every day? No. People aren't cleaning them every day. Do you know what I mean? That's my sort of thing in it. It's sort of cleanliness sometimes, yes, is great. And I'm not saying to everyone that it's the right way. Everyone does things differently, don't they? But if you've got nothing in there, it's my old pond. I used to have it. I was OCD, mate. If I used to see a bit of stuff in it, I'm trying to get it down the drain. It could be like a little bit of grade. I'm like, get down there.
But my point is, if you've got a mechanical stage filtration that's absolutely full of fish poop.
Yeah, but I'm not saying it's full. But I'm just saying 3 days is like.
There's no benefit to your water quality or the life or whatsoever.
But I just look at my fish. If my fish are looking like the way they are, if you're trying, like, I'm just saying, if I clean mine every single day, the water, I've tried it, and the water, you're constantly buffering it every day, and the fish are just like up and down, because there's no consistency in the water. So the KH is 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, and it's constantly like that. When I know now, I do it so many grams, and I know it works. Does that make sense? So, like I said, with my old place, I was buffering it every day, and it was sort of like there was no stability in the water because it was like a new pond every day to the fish because it was the water was too good, if that makes sense, until you were buffering it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So what is your tap water like? Is it just tap?
No, there's nothing in it. Nothing. No KH. CDS of 30.
Wow.
Nothing. It's nothing. It's literally like there's no. So if I change, say for instance, you do, I don't know, say you do 2 Nexus and you do your change. So it's literally, say you do 2 cleans in each one, and you lose 2,000. Say you use 2,000 litres of water, and you're doing that on the, say, like you're doing that, because I always do my one boil, then another one. Potentially, sometimes I might do it 3 times, depending, isn't it? So when I drop that water out, then is when I'm putting that water back in. It just, because what I don't do is mine, to be honest, I'll run mine between 1 and 2. That's all I run it on, because I find if I run it too high, then you're running that clean water and there's a massive change to the fish. So they don't seem to like that 0 going in, and it's running at 7. So I literally, so sometimes 1 to 2, that's all I run mine on, because I know how to do it now, where before it would be like quite a bit of a worry if you got it that low, if you take your eye off the ball.
Yeah, as long as your pH is at 7.5.
Yeah, mine's 7, 7.1, 7.1 roughly. If I buff too much, if I go to about, say if I go to about 4 or 5, mine will go to about 8.3.
But
It'll
the,
literally just go straight up out the thing. So it's out the tap. It's 6.1 out the tap. 6.8, 6.9 out the tap.
yeah, the fish will notice it.
Yeah. They notice straight away. So if you start like, it's so mad. You go to like places not far away and they'll have like KH in the tap and literally you've got absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Foxy, not every hobbyist wants clear water.
No. I've gone through the shop side of it. Do you know what I mean? I do get it. You're like where we got a customer now. She really likes viewing a fish and she wants clean water. And I totally get it. Everyone's after so many different things, aren't they? And I totally get that sort of people like it to look pretty. They get that because they want to see the fish, don't they? But like I said, like sometimes where you're trying to chase perfection. Perfection doesn't exist in this hobby. You can chase it all you want.
People with ponds with windows, particularly want perfection because you look through that window through the length of that they're looking for that. But personally, I don't particularly care.
I used to be one of them people. Me, when I used to have a glass window, I'd be like, "Look at that!" Yeah, I used to be one of them. Totally obsessed with it. But when I sort of realised where people go chasing all this thing of perfection doesn't exist. Once you sort of understand that it doesn't exist in fish, water, just literally, as long as you're happy in what you're doing. That's all that matters.
Mate, and when I'm feeding heavy, I still get particle in the water.
Yeah.
And I accept that because I'm the amount of food I'm hoofing in.
Yeah, the clarity's for us as the owners, whereas the quality of the water that matters to the fish.
Yeah. But like I said, everyone likes different things, don't they? Within, like people like growing them, like what's the chap? I can't think of his bloody name. The chap in the middle, Vince. My mind.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony likes growing the fish and that, doesn't he? You know what I mean? So like,
he's a wicked rugby ball grower.
Thank you. Yeah. No, but my pond. At one time, I could see the bottom. All the time, 7'6" deep. Since I started feeding heavy, I don't now. I can see my fish when they're at the top as clear as anything. They look beautiful on the top. When they go down to the bottom, I struggle sometimes to catch the buggers because of the water at the bottom.
Yeah. So what's him? Are you camping over again this year, Perky?
Yeah, but I'm going to bring up. I'm either going to sleep in my Koi Bodyguard's glamper.
Yeah.
Or if that's not available, I'm going to just rent a high top van, get a double blow up bed, a refrigerator, a heater. I'm coming in style, and I'm staying for the whole weekend this time.
Yeah, be good, mate.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Good. Yeah, I can't. Like I said, I was in this week. I did about 100 ton of soil on the top field trying to level it. And I've got another 100 ton coming this week to try and get it. I want it flat this year because it's doing me head in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's
Koi farm in England, bar none. Bar none.
Yeah, it's like I said, it'll be hopefully be quite good if we can get like I said, a good turnout this year, the same as last. It'll be good, mate, won't it?
Mate, if it's anything like last year, it's going to be fucking awesome.
It'll be better, and it'll get better each year. I mean, you've got stalls this year, you've got a lot more stands this year. You'll get attendance. Oh yes, last year was just out of this world.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
It was brilliant.
And guess where I'm going on Saturday?
It's a lot more intimate. It's a lot more intimate. A lot of people just gathered around the fire of a night time and talked about Koi and and then the next morning you get up and you literally everyone. So you walk around
and you're freezing. You're freezing cold.
Mate, I was in a tent and I was lovely and warm.
Yeah. To be fair, though, it was impressive. Your tent, wasn't it? To be fair, it did look good, didn't it?
It did look good. Silver on the inside. I thought it was going to be red hot, so I put the silver on the outside to reflect the heat to keep me cool. But it's freezing cold, so I put the silver on the outside, and I was and it's flapping. Good idea, but I just failed and all. It was a failure. But you know what?
Gotta try.
It looked good. It looked like the aliens had landed. I pulled it off. I didn't even bring any lube with me whatsoever. No one
didn't need to. Someone bought you a dick lollipop, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, and it was black as well, wasn't it? I love that. Actually, it melted in the tent with the condensation. So, but yeah, I'm 100%. Like I say,
Japan Saturday.
Say again, mate.
I said I'm going to Japan Saturday.
Yeah,
Going for a week.
nice.
Going for a week.
What are you on the hunt for, Daryl?
I'm going to put my own fish out in the mud ponds. I've got some big fish going out, and I've also got my own mud pond there this year, where I'm going out to select my, I think it's 20. I'm going to try and get 25 pieces to go out into one of Shintaro's ponds. He's going to look after them for the summer
For
for me.
those that are watching, Daryl,
Yeah.
that don't know, whereabouts in Japan have you got a mud pond, and at whose facility?
Yeah, so it's Shintaro's. So we're going out to Shintaro's place this. We're leaving Saturday next week, and then we'll go up there then to select. I want to try and get some of his kahaku this year. So we've got. I've picked some Sankeys and showers already, but I think it's about 12 pieces just off photos. But he's allowing me to go and pick individual pieces that I want to, and then he's gonna. So we've got customers going out in October. So we've got I think it's like quite a few people going out in October. So some of them people are going to buy one of them koi, and then when they go out, physically we're going to be able to harvest the whole thing ourselves. So it literally is. He'll give us the net, drain it, do everything through the summer, and then we can go there with the customers and harvest all their own fish and bring them back then to the.
Basically, what we're going to be doing at your place this year,
in Japan.
you're going to be doing in Japan, at Shintaro's facility.
Film it, you legend. Put it on your YouTube channel so we can all.
I will be. I've got my lads started to do content for me now. So literally, all I'm doing now is filming it. He's actually started today, so we're just going to try and find a way of. Because so it was on my phone because my battery was flat last week, but we've got the Osmo. Is it Pocket Free or whatever it is? So then he can do all the YouTube start of it. Because I've started one the other night doing a time lapse of me doing the field and try and show people what goes into. Like I'm already starting now, trying to get ready for August. So all the work to go. It's just like I don't know. There's just a bit of content. Whether people like it, I don't know. Like, but you got to just try a bit of something different, mate, haven't you?
They love it. They love it.
Yeah.
People watch it. They love stuff coming to fruition and watching stuff being built. At this koi pond, I am looking for advice on potential heating a 7,000 litre pond, cheap to purchase and economical to use. If you can get a second-hand air source heat pump, that is your best and cheapest way of heating any body of water. Unless you're able to get a gas boiler fitted and a heat exchanger, that will work out cheaper.
Yeah,
but
if you've got a boiler that works off oil, it's even cheaper still. But
will it depend if it's in ground, out of ground?
Yeah, in ground's better because you're literally putting your pond on a battery. So every kilowatt of heat you're putting into it, you'll get back out of it. It'll keep it stable. That's the main thing.
I keep telling this to Steve, but he won't have it, you know.
No. Yeah. So if you
know that glorious goshki you've got that soaks as soon as the temperature drops. It wouldn't soak anymore.
Mate, the temperature lately, you've gone from water temperature of 16 down to 13 down to 10. Like that.
Back up again.
We hate it.
Next week, it's 25 degrees, I reckon, next week, don't they?
Yeah. And then it'll get cold again.
Well, especially in Japan, it'll be warm anyway, I think. So I've looked at it, and it shows Thursday onwards, it's going to go from like 13, 19, and it's like, and then probably the week after, it'll probably crash back down, won't it?
Yeah, it will. Yeah.
Yeah.
They go from feeding like crazy, thinking,
it's nuts, isn't it?
And then it drops down, and then they just sit on the bottom, soaking up what the flipping hell's going on.
A bit like me, that in the winter trying to get out for work.
So, what day are you flying out?
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. I'm just trying to work out which day we can come up.
Yeah, Saturday morning, and then I come back. I think it's the Friday. I think. Is it the Friday or the Thursday week? I'm only going for a week. They're only going for a week, but it'd be quite interesting because I think it'd be quite quiet out there. There won't be many people out there this time of year. I don't think so. It'll
You
be
not
quite.
think?
No, I don't think so. They'll be like the agents and stuff like that when they like your agents.
'cause
people.
Tosai season is coming to a close very soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
pretty
I
much.
just don't think. Well, I'd be quite shocked. Like I said, it just for me, it'd be quite nice because obviously I've not done that side of that. But going over to like and seeing how Shincho preps his fish ready to go outside and stuff like it'd be quite interesting to see that side of it. I think, and then releasing the fish into his number one pond and then selecting the fish for my pond and then putting the other fish that I've got out another pond. So and then I can't wait then to get them back out in the October then. So that'll be. I think it'll be quite
Ultimately,
interesting.
you're gonna know how we feel when we come to yours.
Yeah, frustrated. It's like, oh, that was. Yeah, I get it. But it'll be quite. Yeah, it'll just be quite interesting because it helps me learn a bit for myself, if that makes sense. So having him, so I mess him sometimes, and he must think I'm crazy. I ask him questions about how much food per size of the fish and this numbers, and it's like, and he just gives me that information, which one I have to sort of take. Really, it's great, but then I have to think about temperatures and that because obviously they're temperature high. But it gives me a really good starting point, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where if I'm not sure, I just ask the question, and then he's like, "Oh, this or this." But then going out there this time would be quite nice seeing the fish go in and then coming back out. So yeah, it'll be. I'm really looking forward to it. To be fair, and I'm looking forward just to a bit of a break, I say a break, but yeah, it'll still be up early. But yeah, I can't wait. If I'm honest, it's only me. There's only me and Tim going over at this time, so it'll be quite relaxed. I think.
Intimate.
Yeah, I need to get my driving license for over there. I haven't got that yet.
What do you have to do for that, Dal?
I think you just go to the post office and it's like, is it like 15 quid or something? You just get paperwork to say you can drive over there. So
Same as Thailand and places like that.
Yeah.
So I've not drove over there, which I've got to on the next trip. Obviously, we'll have some customers will have to have 2 cats, so it'll be quite nice to get used to it first.
Do they drive on the right side of the road?
Well, I'll just drive on any. No, they same side, yeah, same side. But it's sort of like I think I'll be all right because obviously it's lane. I'm used to the lanes and that round here, aren't I? So it's if you take a wrong turn and lose the car in front. So what I'm going to do this time is when we go to each koi farm, I'm going to save the location. So say if I go in October and they say, I don't know, we're going to Yagenji, we're going to Hero, we're going wherever we're going, and I take a wrong turn, which is most likely, I could go on my phone and press that I know where I'm going tonight. Otherwise, I'll be driving around that mountain. I'll be back at the hotel or something. Like.
Mind you, to be honest, we don't drive on the left here anymore, do we? We just drive on what's left of the road with all the bloody potholes.
Down the middle most of the time, yeah.
Yeah, you can call it a road surface.
I'm gonna have to do a runner. I need to go and edit tomorrow night's video.
Yeah, before you go, Steve, there's just one other question. Now, without mentioning names, you know that there's someone we know that's been having a few problems with their pond.
Oh yeah,
with flukes initially.
I'll give him a call tomorrow morning.
Yeah, now he's got problems with 2 of his fish have got dropsy by the looks of it. And I just wonder what, in your guys' opinion, what's the best thing he can do for 2 fish out of his pond that are suffering with dropsy?
Heat, but if he's been chucking in
treatment after treatment,
every chemical known to man, is going to cause problems.
Because he's going to need an antibacterial treatment, isn't he, for dropsy? Because you need an antibiotic, really, don't you?
No. Sometimes there's no real cure for dropsy.
No.
Very little cure for dropsy. So I have cured.
Its organs are failing.
An 80-centimeter Sankey, which was owned by that lady that lost all of her fish. And I cured that, and the only way I could cure it was antibiotics every other day for 7 injections, like over 2 weeks, and I cured it. But the thing is, this guy has been put so many. I didn't want to say it online. I was going to contact him directly, but
that's why I don't want to mention names. Yeah,
I think he's put so much treatment and stuff in his pond. The best thing that he can do now is don't put any more treatments in. He needs to salt his pond at 0.6%, but he needs to do a big water change, get his water quality right before he does anything. And then I'd get that pond at 0.3%, then 0.6%, and keep it like that for at least 4 to 6, because that's going to cure. Like salt is a natural, kills bacteria, and it helps with dropsy, which be caused by a lack of salinity in the fish, which can cause, like we've got a natural salinity, the fish have got a natural salinity.
Okay, so I think his water parameters are good, but would you
the
salt
first-
the whole pond, or would you take them out in the 2 fish out and isolate them in a hospital vat, if you like, and salt that?
No.
If he's got bacteria issues and he's been
If they've got to that point, taking them out and putting them in a separate body of water is, and whatever has caused them to explode could also be in the pond present anyway. Can you see what I mean?
Yeah. So the fact that so many chemicals in there.
What he wants to do is whoever advised him to put a fluke treatment in his pond and then turn his filtration off for 3 days needs kicking the fucking nuts.
That's the problem. So many hobbyists throw in there, or this, whatever. But in my opinion, honestly, I would.
Sorry, was I too blunt there? Was I?
But I know, I feel.
Mate,
your pride and joy, your pond is. You're desperate to save your fish. People give you advice, you listen to them, and then at the end of it, you've just literally ruined your whole collection of koi's immune system, which they've built up themselves over years, because you're constantly throwing treatments in. So, in all honesty, I would just like a good water change, a good filter clean, get your buffers in, get all your levels right, and then I'd get 0.3% salt, leave it like for 2 days, get that up to 0.6%, leave it like that for, try and keep it like, if you've got a drum, you're going to have to top it up. Just keep it like for 6 weeks. And then that way, you're going to get rid of any parasites that are in the pond, and you're going to reduce any bacteria that's in there, bad bacteria, any pathogens and stuff that are in the fish. And also, it will help with the fact that you've got 2 koi with dropsy as well.
Okay, so I'm guessing he hasn't phoned you yet then, Steve?
It's me, I said I'd bring him back tomorrow, so.
Oh, okay. All right, so you've got his number?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool.
I'll give him a bell in the morning. We'll just go through it. I've got a list of all the treatments that he's put in.
Yeah.
And it's not as bad as what people have done. I've known people have done in the past, because they're just constant. The guys, if you scrape 5 fish on 2 flukes, like you've got parasites yourself. You're never going to be completely parasite free, and that's what the problem is. These companies are making money off you constantly buying Fluke P, Fluke S, Flukasol, this, that, the other, and it's not Big Pharma. They're profiting off not curing your problem, but the fish can cure the problem themselves. Like Koi Evan, he's got mud ponds. You think he's putting fucking fluke treatment in there?
No.
They take care of themselves in their own, and it's literally constantly creating, and they get paranoid about it, and they're ruining their own koi's immune system. The same as humans. Like I tried to explain earlier, if you take paracetamol every single day, when you get a headache and you take paracetamol, it won't work. Whereas if you never take paracetamol and you get a migraine, take 1 paracetamol, get rid of it in 20 minutes. And it's the same. It's the same with koi. They can look after themselves, and people just get paranoid. They find 1 fluke, they're putting Flukasol, and they're ruining each treatment depletes that koi's immune system, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Over treating sometimes is like the worst thing you can do, isn't it? Everyone's probably always done it. Like you've done something, you've thrown a treatment in, jumped in, and gone, should I have done? I should have waited. And sometimes just sit on your hands and have a brew, and then think about what you're doing, because it's easy to do. So you do something, chuck a treatment in, and go, okay, should I have done that, or should I?
Yeah, park the bike, lad.
Yeah.
Treat once, like if you've got a problem, like treat once, treat properly, clean the filter.
Yeah.
They've covered in slime coat, RMT or some PP in there.
Yeah.
Put your treatment in. Like the treatments, honestly, because of the European Union and all that, they're not. You need to work out the dosage yourself, which I do try and explain in my videos. Like with products that I use, I wouldn't say it with every product. Like like if I use Fluke P, I'll use a dose and a half. I'll chloramine tea the day before, and I've got rid of I've eradicated gill flukes and skin flukes to the point where I go back and I scrape and there's none. But if I did go back and scrape 5 fish and I found 2, there is absolutely no way I would put any more treatment in. There's just like what that fish can cope with that, they can deal with it. Like humans carry parasites, animals, dogs, cats, they all carry parasites. We all do. It's just the fact that if you scrape a fish and they're plastered in them, yeah, it's a problem you need to treat. So treat properly and then let them recover. Just don't keep banging in treatment after treatment after treatment, because you're going to kill everything that you love, that you've paid an absolute fortune for in your koi pond.
Yeah, I mean, he has spent a lot of money on his collection.
It's heartbreaking to watch. So, but that would be my advice to him, and I will get back to him. I'll give him a call in the morning, and we'll go with him what he's done.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I mean, he didn't know where to turn. So,
because there's a lot of attitude out there that salts for fish and chips.
I think a lot of people think that these fluke treatments are going to work overnight as well, and they don't. They take a long time. They have to be in the water a long time.
If you've got an average temperature of about 13, 14 degrees, that fluke treatment's going to take at least 5 days, to be effective.
So most fluke treatments, especially powdered ones, and I've done experiments on this. Like, so if you use Fluke M, you put it in the pond, you scrape the next day, all the flukes are alive. The next day, day 2, all the flukes are alive. Day 3, they're all like flipping, twitching. Day 4 and day 5, they're off. You know what I mean? So, but I find with like liquid, especially praziquantel, liquid-based, they'll start working at the beginning of day 2. So, but also people, they put the treatment in, they don't turn the UV light off. They haven't cleaned the filter before they put the treatment in. They haven't cleaned the filter after they've put the treatment in to get rid of any excess and residues, especially things like trichodina. Do you know what I mean? Like if your fish are plastered in trichodina, the first thing you need to do is purge your drains, clean. If you're pump fed, clean your pumps, clean all your lines, clean all your filter thoroughly, then PP, and then once you've finished, then do it all again, and then leave them alone. Let them recover.
Yep. It's
You ran on, boy. You ran on.
No, it's good. It's good because it's good advice. I mean, I think there's a lot of people that have been suffering with persistent flukes this spring.
You tell me about it.
That cost you.
Grapes, they're plastered in mucus. If they're not plastered in mucus and you find 5, 6 flukes on each fish, then yeah, you need to treat. But if they're covered in mucus, you've got to get rid of that mucus, because every treatment you're putting in is depleting, the resilience of the koi, but the mucus is protecting the parasites from the treatment, and I think that's where everybody's going wrong.
Well, especially if you've got salt in your pond already, because you can't use chloramine tea, can you? If you've got a salted pond,
you can't use chloramine tea if you've got a low KH. You can't use chloramine tea if you've got a low pH.
You can't use PP if you've got formaldehyde or formalin in your pond.
It's all what's name, isn't it? It's the cycle of the fluke, isn't it? Where people put a treatment in once, and you could be like fluke. Vince just said you could be at 13 degrees, you could be at 23 degrees. So it's the fluke, then the laying of the egg, and then the cycle of breaking that, isn't it? So it's the treatment once. So yeah, so it's like I said, you read some of it. It says like X retreat if that stays, but it depends on temperatures and what temperature you're at on
Skin flukes lay live offspring, so if you filter, put chloramine tea, and then use your say for I'm only going to say this specific one because that's what I do and that's what I use. And Fluke P praziquantel, if you use that a dose and a half, do everything I just said. When you re-scrape after 2 weeks, you might find 1 fluke on each.
You're going to take these tablets, or are you?
But with gill flukes, that is so temperature related because they lay eggs and they could take 2 weeks to hatch, 3 weeks to hatch, 4 weeks to hatch. so difficult to get rid of. It's unbelievable. So, and it is temperature related. So, if you've got a warm pond, I'd retreat after 2 weeks. If it's at 13 degrees, I'd probably wait until 3 weeks. The temperature depends on how those eggs are going to hatch, sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. But on the other hand,
leave the meeting button.
On the other hand, if you've got Costia, and if you treat correctly with formalin, you can have them little fuckers knocked on the head within 24 hours.
Bro, honest to God, I don't know why people treat Costia with PP. I swear on my life, as a manager of a shop for 5 years, treating and looking after and being in charge of hundreds of thousands of fish, if I found a head of Costia, I would use a full dose of formalin, a full dose of green, turn UV off, clean your filter before, clean your filter 24 hours. You will never, ever, ever find any Costia, not one. Full dose of formalin, full dose of malachite green. Do it once. Do it
Yeah, that's what I use.
Whereas people will, if you use the premix, it's only got half the malachite green.
Yeah, no.
Not 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. It's not just for the treatment. You're putting your fish out. So, honestly, like through all my experience in koi world life, full dose of malachite green, full dose of formalin, clean your filter out, turn your UV light, 24 hours. There will be absolutely no Costia, zero Costia left in that pond after that, and you won't have to treat again. But that's what I mean. Not do it once, do it properly, get the job done. I think people become obsessed with. Well, they love the hobby. I can't blame them. They love the hobby. They love being out there. They love cleaning the filters. They love scraping the fish, and they just become obsessed with treatment after treatment after treatment, and then all the fish start falling apart and they've got holes in it because their immune systems just collapse. And that's when these parasites will completely take over your pond. Doesn't matter how many you can treat 10 times, and then because the immune system of the fish is just completely collapsed, it causes sepsis, and these fish just start falling apart. They have holes in them, scales start falling out, and all sorts of stuff. So, look, I'm sorry, my channel, I'm trying to help people. I'm not the best. I don't claim I'm the best koi doctor. I don't claim I'm the best koi builder. I'm definitely not the best fucking fiberglasser, but look, whatever I have learned over as a manager of one of the biggest outlets of koi at the time in the UK, to being 10 years self-employed doing this every single day. I'm not doing it to make money. I'm doing it to share what I do all day, every day with people that are just hobby, whether they listen to me or not. I can't do anything about that. So
I'll let you answer that one.
Can you see that question, Steve?
I can't. Let me put my glasses on. What does it say? Oh.
We can make any old shit up now, can't we?
What do you think of?
No question. A lot of people get Costia after fluke.
That's true. That is very true. So if you treat for flukes, like, you need to give it at least 2 weeks before you put anything else in your pond. Honestly. So if I've got low battery, guys, I hope I don't lose you. So if you're going to treat your pond, you need to give it at least 2 weeks before you do anything else after it. Do a real good filter.
I'll argue that one.
Well, what would you just go straight in with the formalin and malachite green after a fluke treatment?
If I had flukes and I had Costia,
but you can't. So if you had Costia and flukes,
you do the Costia first.
Costia first.
Yep.
Full of flukes, you'll have Costia after.
What the gentleman's asking is, I've got to hide it so I can actually see it on there.
My phone might die. I might need to unplug it.
Question: a lot of people get Costia after a fluke treatment, and somebody told me that the Costia can live in the vent, and then the wormer releases them into the water.
So basically, Costia coming after a fluke treatment is common. It's very common. But Costia can survive on a fish behind its eye socket. Like literally, Costia can survive. You could scrape a whole fish and find no Costia whatsoever, and it can be lingering somewhere. And Costia doesn't lay eggs. It's a single cell, and it just keeps splitting in half. It's like a duckweed. Do you know what I mean? It just
binary fusion or whatever it is, fission.
keeps multiplying. So if you if you've scraped your fish and you've got flukes, then treat for the flukes, and then if afterwards, leave your koi alone. After 2 weeks, if you scrape the koi and you start to find Costia, then I would treat for the Costia 2 weeks after. But what you will find is if you've treated for flukes first, and then you scrape like a week later, you might find 1 or 2 Costia, but there is a good chance that
Costia was there in the first place.
yeah, but it does tend to after having flukes.
But I don't think it's because of the wormer in the fluke treatment.
I'm not sure, because I've found it quite common that after you treat for flukes, you'll find yourself with Costia. So I don't know whether it's the treatment or the koi themselves, but I have found that quite regularly, that after a fluke treatment, you'll find yourself with Costia. But again, I would wait 2 weeks, because that Costia might take off a little bit, but then after you've given the fish a break, they're recovering from the fluke treatment, their immune system's starting to come back up again. And again, I would do a partial water change, a filter clean, and I would just treat that Costia with a full dose of malachite green and a full dose of formalin.
I'm glad I don't publicise how much treatment and how often I use it.
Yeah.
I know for a fact it'd make your toes curl and think, fucking hell, Twisted.
But honestly, and that's my point. Like, I'm not like, as a human, I'm against medication, and I put that into my business as well, because koi are very similar to humans. We've got exactly the same salinity. The koi has got exactly the same salinity and salt content within their body as a human has. We both suffer with parasites. But again, like, if you own pets, if you own dogs or cats or whatever, there's a very good chance that you've got parasites. But you don't keep giving yourself wormers every day, do you, or every week or whatever. And it's that paranoia that people keep doing it, and then it crashes the koi's immune system. They're outbreaking sepsis and all this sort of stuff. And then they're like, what am I going to, like, what have I done wrong? What am I going to do? Koi Heaven, like, he's got all them fish in a mud pond. He ain't treating that mud pond for Costia. He ain't treating that mud pond for flukes. Like, the fish take care of themselves in that.
Yeah, I guarantee you, once they come out of the mud pond, I bet they'll be treated for one or the other.
Yeah, so when they come out, he quarantines them perfectly. Isolates them. Small volume of water, easy to treat and control in it. Before
when a koi is in a large natural body of water like that, it starts to it builds up a kind of an immunity to it, and it lives with the parasites.
And then, as long as you're not overstocked, as long as you're not
that's another argument. I will argue there's no such thing as an overstocked pond. It's just underfiltered.
Yeah, but say for instance, okay, if I've got a 10-bedroom house and there's 10 people living in it, they'll live absolutely perfect. If you've got a 10-bedroom house and you've got 50 people from 50 different environments coming into it, you've all got different bacteria, you've all got different immune systems. When you mix all of those together, which is why I said to T, whose pond I've just built, go stick with a dealer that you trust, buy all your fish from that dealer, tell him what you want, he'll get it for you, rather than a previous pond that I built. He's buying fish from here, buying fish from there, and then he's treating for flukes. Then he buys fish from here, there, and everywhere, puts them in, and he's treating for flukes again. Like, all of these bacteria together, they're going to cause an issue for him, in my opinion. So, yeah. Tomorrow's video, guys, honestly, it's one of the best ponds that I go to. It's 7,000 gallons. He's got 9 fish between 80 centimeters and a meter, each and every single one. He's got a parasite issue. But 8 o'clock premiere tomorrow. Come and join me. They're fabulous. And literally in the video, I'm filming the fish and everything. They're fucking huge. Sorry for swearing, guys, but they're huge and they're stunning fish as well. So yeah, check I just want to plug my own video tomorrow
Why
night.
not?
Totally different subject from Eddersborough Koi Pond. Next, auto cleaning. Love
What?
it to bits, but not too happy with how it decides when to clean. Power removed determines the next cycle, when the next cycle starts.
What filter's that on? The Nexus.
Nexus auto cleaning.
So if you have a power cut, so if your Nexus is set to clean it every day, if you have a power cut, when the power comes back on, it'll clean, and then it'll clean exactly 24 hours after that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or if it's set to clean a week, when the power cut goes off, when it comes back on, it'll clean. Then it won't clean for exactly 1 week after.
Do you want my best advice, Eddersborough Koi Pond? Don't buy an auto clean.
I don't know, guys.
Clean it your fucking self.
Yeah, the good thing about us is we've all got different opinions, and we all.
Static K1 will only go so far before it will then struggle
Us.
with, and that was the problem I had with the old pond with the Easy Pods. Now I had one Easy Pod that had a mixture of media in it, and I had one Easy Pod that was full of K1 Micro, and I spent more time having to clean out the K1 Micro than I did
Just blocks,
K1 mix.
just blocks up, and that's why I love the 310, because the Easy in the middle is the full size of the filter, got loads of K1 in it. Like, yeah, at first the smaller particles might pass through, but as it gets dirty, it traps finer particles.
It does, but
Yeah,
you can't really push more than 15,000 litres an hour through a Nexus.
12,000 litres an hour. That's if you push 15,000. Once you get to this, is what my point with Daryl. He's only clean every 3 days. If it's K1 Micro and Nexus 320 plus, it gets blocked up too quick, and it's just bypassing. So then you have to constantly have it cleaned twice a day, 3 times a day, whatever. Because the K1 Micro blocks up too quick, because it's the easiest, like a quarter of the size of the original one. Whereas the original one, that K1 for media, it will let the small bits pass through, but then as it gets dirty, it will trap finer and finer particles. And with a 150 air pump, you boil that once, empty it, job done. Whereas the new Nexus 320, you have to aerate it, dump it, aerate it, dump it, aerate it, dump it. Do you know what I mean? Just to get some decent flipping water traveling through it before it goes into the middle. Also, in the Nexus 310, when you turn it off, the water in it, once it stabilizes, you got the flap in the middle that lifts up. So when it cleans and empties, the biological doesn't empty. Whereas in the 320s, when it empties the whole filter down to the where the shaft is in the middle. Oh, what the Easy sits on, do you know what I mean? You're wasting loads of water with the. I just think that the 310 was probably the best filter they ever designed or made, honestly.
I'll add it to my shopping list.
You need
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
you should be buying an OR's top of the range drum.
Yeah, that's on the list. I've got ORs, I've got a Nexus 320, I've got a Nexus 310, I've got a basket, a K Plus Advanced.
Thanks, guys. Right, you legends. I'm gonna have to shoot because I need to edit tomorrow's video. I've only like half done it. I'm gonna be up all night. This has been absolutely fabulous. I've had a fantastic day. This has been fantastic. Like I've had a couple of shit weeks, guys, because I've tried to battle through it and like put a brave face on, but it has got me down. But after today, like I just feel so blessed.
Been nice to see you, Steve.
Yeah.
yeah, it has been an absolutely awesome day. And don't forget, guys, we did not steal all of the good fish from the koi collection today. So if you're local, get across, give Sophie and Ken and the guys, give them a pop in. Tell them a Twisted One sent you. They'll sort you out. That's for sure.
I never even had one fish.
Yeah, that's what you told your missus.
No, I didn't. I bought a 1 meter measuring tank.
Yeah,
That's all I bought, really. Well,
proper fog.
and a bit of fock.
Didn't I see you walking out with a bit of mind your own business? Was that you?
No, that was Rocket Boy. He had a couple of bits of mind your own business.
Eight today he was as well. Absolute legend.
I think Ken was ripping bits of mind your own business off for quite a few people today.
Absolute legend.
Yeah.
But guys, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna love and leave you. Thank you so much. God
Yeah.
bless every single one of you. And I'll see
Yeah.
you tomorrow night's premiere at 8 o'clock.
Take care, Steve.
On that note, guys and girls, we have been rattling along for 2.5 hours, and I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for your generosity and your support. It really does blow my mind.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
God bless each and every one of you.
So I'd like to say a massive thank you to Big George, who's gone off to pick his daughter up. Big shout to Daryl, even though his phone died. We'll give you a call tomorrow, Daryl. Looks like we're on a road trip. And as for you lot out there, thank you again massively. Big shout to Kurt Perky, Koi Services. We've got Father Christmas from Far More Koi. And we've got the Koi Bodyguard who blew me out today.
Yeah.
As always, guys and girls,
They're
you
side-
out there, you know.
They're side by side as well. The
And we'll
bodyguard
see
and his
you
body.
same place, same time next weekend. Have a good rest of the weekend, guys. And if I can pick the fat camera up Monday, I will. If not,